Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Did I get it right? I think I got it right. That should be good. Alright, where were we? We were right here, right? No, that's not right. Where are we? Right here? Yeah, that was about right. Nick? Yeah, did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18, just like me? I'm gonna drink my tea. I got some green tea. I was gonna drink a soda. But I figured with the pie, I didn't want to make myself sick. Too much sugar. Alright. I had my tea. I'm sorry, Zark. You can always watch it on, the VOD, if you want. I guess technically I could put it in Discord. I've played the first one. Well, I mean, we can always have it come back for next Christmas, or, you know. I was supposed to do like a 50-50, but that might get confusing. So this is the second game for me. Yeah, why? I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time all by herself. She's so grown up. What? What? What's the confusion? And I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation. And then look at me and, well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial. The second time she's been a suspect in a murder trial. I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through. Good morning. Two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you. Hey, morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya. Huh? What do you mean? My mother is coming today to show her support. Yeah, that's right. Pearly. Hey, Pearls. Yeah, Mr. Nick? Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today, too? Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch. Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help. Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love. Pearly, not this again. Please, can you do this for us, Pearls? Alright. I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. See you later, then. I'll leave you two to your alone time. Phew, thank goodness. Nick, this way, Pearls won't be able to see today's trial. What do you mean? What's going on? Alright, let's see if she brought her whip into court again. Court's now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. This is ready, Your Honor. Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. All over the world, huh? Sounds like you made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. Don't be foolish. You foolish fool wearing the foolishly foolish clothes. Famous one is me. I'm the prodigy who's never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. She brought a whip again. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country. Oh, that's nice, Miss Von Karma. Oh, glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Miss Fey. So, you know, if you want me, like, if I were to replace the baseball bat, I'd probably replace it with a sword. That'd be cool. But I don't have a sword, so with the baseball bat. Seeing such a good spirit statement, Miss Fey. It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight. Gulp. Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session. That the defendant could have left the chilling chamber, correct? You didn't see it? It was in the room reveal. I'm gonna have to put it in Discord, aren't I? Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key is the only key to the channeling chamber. It was not where it should have been. Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin. Alright, let's hear it. Prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of the arrest, Bennett did indeed leave the room at one point. A katana would be cool. So katanas are very cool. I also have a soft spot for rapiers. Because I do like the stabbing. What? Zweihander? That's a bit big for me. But Mrs. Von Kramer, then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying then the person in this picture is not the defendant? I never said that wasn't the defendant. Then what is the meaning of this? All I'm saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. I believe that was when she dropped this key. Can you substantiate your claim? That's very big. Like, I feel like, see, I would use that, like, the baseball bat would be for, like, home defense if somebody were coming up the stairs. So I don't think a sword that big would help me defend the stairs. Anyone who wants to come over wants to draw it? Isn't that what I'm here for? Prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fay, to the stand. As I suspected. Aunt Morgan. Oh, Mia. She seems really torn by this. Witness, name and occupation. My name is Morgan Fay, and I'm a spirit medium, in a manner of speaking. You have a large blade collection? I'm sorry, but what do you mean, in a manner of speaking? Ah, I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then. Spirit severing technique? Technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world. That is... Yes, that is... Oomph, you, be quiet. Now, witness. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct? Yes, that's correct. What in the world could have? Mr. Maya, she escaped from the room. What? And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber. Her hair is very big. Order, order, order. Miss Fey, please testify to the court what happened during that time. Exactly, Varmy. I sort of made that joke when we first saw Pearly. Because she was a small medium, and she ran away. Your Honor, I will try my best. I think someone just upped the ante on this trial. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door and opened and entered the chamber. A blunt-edged elucidator, heavier than aluminum bat. Ooh. Fancy. It's okay, Varmy. It's still a good joke. Ah! Not a Pokemon. I request that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. Bishop was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand and she was in a daze. Then quite suddenly she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while. Afraid I have no knowledge where she went after that. Why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. I must correct falsities when they arise. That's right. She's simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Why should she make it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony. Oh, great, because I needed more difficulty. Let's cross-examine. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. 18-kilogram heavy tuba? I mean, if you have stairs, just throw it down the stairs. That should stop people for a little bit. Just now you said those two. Who are those two people you were referring to? It's referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir. La's not a foreigner, despite how she talks. Oh, is that so? I'm sorry, I simply could not understand her atrocious English, not to mention, she looked awful. When I see people in the heartland gearing up for a riot. In any case, I've already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright. Thanks. What'd you do after that, Miss Faye? Post in Discord? I'll go look. I look. Ooh, fancy. Oh, I got the Master Sword. And the shield. I don't recognize any of the other ones. Hi, Jink. Merry Christmas! Those scavenger putting the bell over the intruder's head to bind them. Oh yeah, that's funny. I saw one where they had it so when an intruder was detected, it would turn all the lights red, and it would play the Skyrim "You Shouldn't Have Come Here" sound, and then it released the Roombas. Just maximum chaos. I request that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. Is it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? There's a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind. Yes, that is a very good point. At the time, I myself was a little confused. Top of which, there was another... Another what, Adam? Oh, it's nothing no need to concern yourself. Let me get into that sentence. There's another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room? Simply do not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good sir and that camera woman may be in danger. Those are real cutting blades except the sword there? That's what I thought to myself. Yeah, that's one thing that always stopped me from getting a sword, because if I want one to be, like, usable. Like, I want one that if I'm gonna, like, if I'm gonna hit someone with it, it's going to hurt them. That's the plan. That's very noble of you, Miss Faye. This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us. They should call us napping. That's my aunt for you. Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Mr. Faye, please continue. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. During our investigation, you say that you struck the defendant on the head. And the strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement? Wait, I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie. Why would you lie about something like that? It's very painful for me to say this, however. This was lying to cover for the defendant. She was covering for Maya? Question further. Okay. Good luck making your cake. And thanks for coming. It's good to see you again. So you were covering for the defendant. Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade Mystic Maya had done something very unexpected. Unexpected? What, pray tell, did she... Oog! Spence didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there's always later. Yes, Jess, very well. Look, why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach? Now let's continue with what happened. And quite suddenly, she thrust me away from herself and escaped from the room. Was it really that easy for her to escape from you? I'm ashamed to admit to such a thing, however, yes. You're physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There's no way she could have escaped from you so easily. You've forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? For all that time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fey. At that time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fey. Ack. Huh. Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand. Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called. If she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away? Oh yes, I would have, however. Great strength, she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while. You fainted? I became dizzy and then collapsed onto the floor, only me unconscious. I'm not sure, but about 10 minutes perhaps. The defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time. Happy? Witness, elaborate on that point for us. 1 a.m. baking? Oh yeah, those were the good old days. I have no knowledge where she went after that. Is that because you were unconscious? Why, yes. Great. Well, now what? So you're unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went. I think that's obvious, good sir. That's true. And how can you know for sure the defendant left the channeling chamber at all? As you mentioned, I have to wonder myself. Sure, this witness is not able to confirm this. Key word here is this witness. What do you mean by that? She has another witness up her sleeve, that's what. Looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness. That's enough. What I can tell, there's nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. Well, she said we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber. This isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt. Now let's take the next logical step and ask. Where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber? Yes, that's exactly what we should... Be quiet, you. Now then, what the escapee had done when she had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person. She went to speak with someone? Who was it? Prosecution calls Miss Eenie Miney, who was sleeping in the side room at the time. Eenie Miney? I think you can see where this is headed. Witness, name and occupation. Okay, so my name is like Eenie Miney. I'm like researching like parapsychology and stuff at the university. What is this parapsychology? Let's see. It's like, I guess most people call it occult stuff. Yes, that's what most people call it. I can't say I understand what that means. I suggest you go home and research it yourself. Yes, sir. Now then, Miss Miney. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct? I guess. If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is alright, isn't it, Your Honor? Yes, sir. I love that all things good, Your Honor. Have some spine for my sake. Like, when the challenge started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room. Like, really suddenly. He was like, oh, my god. Totally, my sister. I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way. My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible. Now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey? Really now, Your Honor. Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at that time. Are you saying the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister? Yes. Mimi Miney. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. I'm still wondering when the Seeker's going to show up. But oh well. Oh well. This is... Witness. Like, yeah? In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure you'd love to hear about it. There is a secret. There's two secrets. Well, I mean, one secret, one I kind of talked about yesterday. I got a cough. Okay. Like, do I totally, like, really have to? Of course. Miss Miney, please. I'm drinking my water. My sister, like, this is what she said to me. Switching. Wait. Oh, my. This is in the wrong place. I moved this. It won't fit anymore. When I was cleaning, I must have moved my monitor. Hold on. Let me readjust it. Okay. Examination's theme is in a 7/4 13/8 time signature. Vibing hard. I don't know enough about music. This wine is so tight. Okay, hold on. Move it over some more. Okay. Couple. Here we go. Okay. Uh-oh, I turned my monitor off. Hold on. Oops. You guys can't see that I turned my monitor off. Hold on, it's coming back on. Yeah, I know you're complaining because I screwed up. Alright, can you guys see again? You can't see again. Okay, hold on. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Did this crash? I think this crashed. Oh, no! Oh, no! Did I fix it? I fixed it. I turned off my monitor. I was murdered by that person. It's the same cutscene again. It's okay. You didn't miss anything. So I was adjusting my monitor, and I hit the button to turn it off. Ooh. It's unfair, isn't it, Eni? I don't know. It should be good. She took her revenge? I was wearing my hoodie, but my hood wasn't up. Are you sure that's what she said? Yes. There, are you satisfied, Your Honor? I still can't believe it. Can't believe the spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge. It's a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. The end. What do you think, Mr. Wright? It really seems like all those sins are accounted for. This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie? Of course it was, Phoenix. Mia, what do you mean? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. Even the most well-sewn lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies. Your Honor, there's room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder. Yet again, the foolish fool spouts out more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last. Like when the trailing started, I was like sleeping in the side room. Is that because of your sesame allergy, was it? Like, that's right. I think there were sesame seeds in the lunch they served that day. I had this premonition that it was going to totally be a seedy day. Yes, indeed. I see. Am I the only one who missed the boat here? Anyway, so you were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping? A little later, someone came into the room really suddenly. Do you know the time? Maybe a little before 11 a.m.? Something like that, I think. 11 a.m. Yeah, my stomach was totally ready for, food. But wait, isn't that before lunch? Oh, no, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I meant, what time was it when someone came into the room? Oh, so, that's what you meant. You should have been more, clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. It's really... That's it? Why did you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, what was I talking about again? Never mind. Witness about this person who entered the side room. It was oh my god, totally my sister. Are you absolutely sure? I guess. You guess. Was it or was it not your sister who entered? I don't know. I mean, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith. First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm an only child. But more than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer. Well, Mr. Wright, let's rest. Well, that was a close waste of our time. Now, the witness, how did you feel when you saw Miss Mimi Miney? I hadn't seen her in so long. I was happy, so happy in a sad way. You were happy in a sad way? Yeah, I mean, it was my sister. But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again? But maybe if I was someone who didn't know about the occult. If I know all about the Korean channeling technique. The point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister. Yeah, what she said. I dropped this line of questioning. So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter? No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange. But, what about the blood? I keep badgering her. You know the Flay's objection? Could you try using that once in a while? Mr. Wright? The question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister. Is it really that important? It's very important. It's very important. But I haven't quite figured out what it is quite yet. I've got a bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. Alright, Mr. Wright. Miss Marnie, please amend your testimony. Like, okay. I'm totally okay. I'm totally cool with that. I wasn't, like, scared at all, and, like, her costume looked totally, like, normal. There we go! There we go! So, there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, nothing was, like, weird. Mia's talking to herself like she found something wrong. Yeah, that's impossible. Like, is everything okay? Can I, like, go on? She would have been covered in blood! Why don't she say it's totally normal? So she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible. Something terrible? What was that thing, this thing she told you? Huh? Like, didn't I just, like, tell you about it? She's like, forget already? Foolish fool with a foolish sieve, maybe, for a brain. Only speaks foolishly with foolish words. Well, excuse me, princess. Let me try it. Just hear the story. It's not my memory's that bad. Defense is fine. Doesn't need to hear the story again. Very well. May continue your testimony, Miss Marnie. There has to be something here I can use, but where? She put a lot of thought into this slide, didn't she? We can't rush this. Let's take it slowly, one step at a time. Gotta slip up somewhere. Don't give up. Don't get careless, okay? Remember, calm and collected. Okay. You see the costume? That was a very well-spun lie, Miss Eni. What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It's well-constructed, but that's all it is. Doing my lines now, are we, Phoenix? Miss Marnie, may I remind you of what you said? You said there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, and? I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of the sister you met. I think that even you'd be surprised if someone appeared before you like this. The blood spray. Miss Marnie, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you're really testifying and not lying, you have noted it right off the bat. Order! Miss Marnie, what's the meaning of this? Miss Marnie? I'm thinking. Don't interrupt me. She slips out of her, ditzy persona. Eep. What are you stammering about, Your Honor? Well, that witness, her personality did a complete 180 there. Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though. First of all, calm yourself, witness. Like, I'm sorry. I, didn't mean to snap. Now hurry up with the testimony. If you please. Judge is still a little shaken up. A lot of help he's gonna be. Like, the side room was, kind of dark, you know? Like, the costume was, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. I'm thinking that she... that's what I was thinking yesterday, is that she is not actually Eni. She's actually Mimi. Blood totally blended right in. I, persuaded my sister it wasn't, right to do something like that. And then, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Yes, now I see. You have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood. You think? Thanks, Gramps. Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright? Alright, I guess not. Very well, you may question the witness. Inside room was, kind of dark, you know? Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside the room. Don't push your subjective opinions into this court. Yeah, that's right. Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Marnie's? You're such a hopeless cause, witness. May feel free to ignore this trite little man. Okay. I can't breathe. Let me out of here. It's the costume is purple, right? The blood totally blended in. You didn't see the blood. Like, yeah. She must have had a gun with her at that time as well. That's, You're gonna tell me that you didn't notice the gun either? I, like, totally didn't. All I was looking at was, like, her face. Continue? Like, persuaded my sister it wasn't, like, right to do something like that. What was your sister, Miss Mimi Miney, like at the time? Well, she was, like, totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray. I think she knew. She, like, said she did something really bad. Like, she said she wanted to go with me to, like, apologize to Miss Morgan. Did Spirit really say all that to you? Yeah. And then, like, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Sister calm by that time? Like, I guess so. I guess maybe, like, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, like, made her feel a lot better. You feel a lot better, too, Mr. Finks, right? The sooner the better. Says we're with it already. Like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? Can I ask you one more thing, Miss Miney? Like, sure. Is there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place? Something out of place, huh? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? But, when you were in the side room. How about when you were in the side room, of course? Like, no, nothing strange. What should I do? Press harder. Think harder, I know you can remember something. I, like, totally can't. Give up already, Mr. Finks, right? Don't put too much faith in Enid's ability to do anything with that brain. It's no good, I can't find anything wrong. Thanks, Judge believes the testimony. Not some sort of hitch in her statement. Not in the trial, I know. You give it another shot. Doesn't matter how many times you listen, we can't give up. Alright. As you come, we already did this. Remember when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course. Like, no, nothing strange. Move that quickly, now what? Press harder. Think harder, I know you can remember something. Totally can't. No, you have to explain yourself clearly to this court. You think Mr. Wright whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber? Is all that important? Very important. It's because it's very important. Now that I know where I'm going with this. Very well. Smarty, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony. I don't get why, but okay. Didn't see anyone on the way to, like, the channeling chamber. I remember that time. Oh, like, I remember, like, I totally didn't see anyone on the way. So here's a dead end. So you finally pull out of witnesses, never a dead end, Phoenix. No, I can't find anything wrong. Okay. Alright, I think we present, Pearl. You said you didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. However, that's impossible. Like, what do you mean? I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay. Interesting. You have a semi-intelligent look on your face. So what about this child? It just happened that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden. The garden? Yep, which means anyone walking through the area would have to have seen her. So, Miss Mighty, what do you have to say to that? No! Score can see she's a bit of an airhead. Also, she was leading her sister at the time. Do you honestly think she would have noticed a simple child playing? Preposterous. It's not preposterous, I can prove it. Sort of foolish. There's no way someone walking along the winding way could not have noticed Pearl. This urn is my proof. An old cracked clay pot? What is that going to prove? Do you know why it's cracked? This girl's Pearl broke it, that's why. She broke the urn? Yow! Why do I feel like you're about to ruin my beautiful day? This urn was broken around the time the channeling started. Ah, and Pearl was the one who put it back together. while sitting right in the middle of the winding way. What? Miss Miney? Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. Grr! I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You are a masterful liar. Arrgh! Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say. The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. So, Spiny, tell us the truth. About what? About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course. Witness just testified about that. That's right. I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Can we believe her? Should we sleep in the side room? There's no way. Your lies end here. What do you... Witness says that during the actual murder she sleep in the side room. Say that's not possible because there's clearly a contradiction here. Where's the contradiction? Help me, Mia. May have overreached on this one. Is there really a contradiction somewhere? Or if you're on the right path, Phoenix. Might be a little hard for you to see the contradiction, but it's there. Alright. I think she only helped us once, so I think we save it for later. No, I think I can do it. Might be hard for me to see, but I can't just accept her help without thinking it through myself first. That's the spirit. Give it another try. That's right. What's your answer? Okay, time to add another bluff to the pile. Which says that during the actual murder she'll sleep in the side room. It says it's not possible because there's a clear contradiction here. Alright, let's look at the court record. Okay, let's see here. Headings in the evidence. Answers in the court record. What? I throw out another relevant piece of evidence. Very well. Court will see this evidence. Wait, yeah. I don't know what you plan on showing the court. In year 2, the answer's not there. So once I'll lend your hand. Now rethink your answer. Alright. That's right. What's your answer? Okay, time to add another bluff to the pile. Where's the contradiction? Send her testimony just now. By your testimony, Miss Miney, you made the following statement. And like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the chamber, you know? It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police. So, like, what does that, like, have to do with anything? It's very simple. Miss Miney, how did you know that fact? How? I can see that Miss Fay was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Which means, Miss Miney, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by way of the winding way. Wow! But look at the manor guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way. Yes, that's right, Your Honor, which is why I must ask this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Spiny, please answer the question. Don't ask a question off a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you put it out on the table, Mr. Phoenix, right? Might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Mr. Phoenix? Yeah, the only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Miney. Now it's the time to prove it. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Where was the witness when the murder took place? Channeling chamber. Bam! I was here, of course. But that's the channeling chamber. Is that the crime scene? That's right. Miss Miney was at the scene of the crime. Order, order, order! That's why that is... Wow, Mr. Fink's right. Have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the channeling chamber when the channeling started. Yes, that's correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright. Simple. Miss Eenie Mighty, excuse me, was hiding at the scene of the crime. Exactly. I was hiding. Where? Like, where was I hiding? Picture. Bam. Miss Mighty was hiding here. Ow. If you're going to tell a joke, at least make it one I'll laugh at. Ah, go home, boy, and look at what hiding means. What? So I'm gonna have to one-up her. I will. I'll use the big boy's dictionary. He looks polite. Grow up, eh? Oh, sorry, Chief. Haven't learned your lesson, have you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Behind. I thought she was in front of it. She must be behind. Here, of course. Behind the folding screen. Ah! He says again. Recall yesterday's testimony. Well, ain't no way anybody hang out behind that folding screen. See? You stupid jerk. Quit being so quick dependent on me, slimeball. Now, Miss Mighty, one so young as you shouldn't be saying. Shut it, Gramps. As if you know exactly how old I am. I'm sorry. Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help along. Miss was hiding behind the folding screen. With the help of this. Miss Mighty, how you were able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box. Ah, that tiny little box? No person can fit in that. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. I disproved it with you when she was hiding from me in it. That clothing box was in the side room, right? Because it has nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right, I was sleeping there, so I should know. The clothing box was there in the side room the whole time. Mr. Wright? You think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime? Yes, I can. With some evidence. Now I can present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box at the scene of the crime. Murder took place. To present the screen or the box? I didn't present the screen, right? Take a look at this clothing box. You're so stupid, as if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing. This, what on earth? Humph. I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already. There's a hole. Looks like either one worked. There's a hole about 8 inches off the ground. Oh, a hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before? The phone screen, it had a hole at the same height. That's right. That has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. Went through the screen and then into the box. Lung! Miss Mighty, you were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray. Ah! Order, order! So what you're saying... Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that person in this photo is Miss Eenie Mighty? That's exactly what I'm saying. Miss Eenie Mighty. You were hiding inside this clothing box all along. You wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey. Masquerade as Maya Fey? She had a plan from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. No, stop. Can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved this clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do all that by herself. Correct, it's not possible. It really is impossible for one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ow! May I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy. Wait, Miss Von Karma. You said it was not possible for one person, correct? But you can't be serious. Huff, huff. That hat's not gonna last very long. Miss Mighty, you had an accomplice. Profiles. Grr, this person. If it wasn't someone from Korean Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. If it wasn't someone from the household, you wouldn't have that box to use. Morgan Fay. Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier? Has made pizza dough is fine. What do you have to say to that, Miss Miney? Grr. It does look like pizza dough! You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. Do you deny it? Ah! I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime, long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then, the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other 2, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. Just so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. That's when something unexpected happened. Unexpected? Yes. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. With last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. That's why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and... bang! After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room. Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Miss Miney, she immediately covered her own costume with blood. And pretended to be Maya Fey. But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through. Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fey chased us out. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry, before there are more victims here. What is one supposed to say? This is the real truth behind this murder. Ha! Ah! Who was that? Laughing at a time like this? It's Morgan Fey. Ack! Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, are you still by chance evolving? We are not Pokemon! What is it this time? Miss Von Karma, surely. Of course it was me. Do you really think someone with Von Karma blood will lose due to something this petty? What in the world? Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area. And that is? This witness is the real murderer. Why don't you go through all the trouble? Huh? Working together with a medium, pretending to be one putting on this whole act? What reason would you have to do such foolish things? Yeah? Well, that's yeah, that's right. Exactly what I was gonna say. Oh, one other thing. Why Miss Indy Miney want to kill Dr. Gray? Where is her motive? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive. Motive? I can't say she has no motive here. I have to think of a motive now. What is the reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? What Dr. Gray dead is this. Alright, can we check this? I think this is it. Or do we do this? This one, right? Ha! Just I thought. You bored me with your silly answers, Phoenix, right? It's great. Now, even she's calling me by my full name. You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death? Yes. Because through the accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. It's stupid. No one has proved that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? You want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing? What do you mean by that? See how stupid, Gramps? I might go and explain it, so, like, please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I, like, wanted revenge then, like, I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, like, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was, like, Dr. Gray. It's like a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know? She's back to her airhead persona. However, you see, ouch! Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You failed to support your own theory. The end. Here we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Spiny state is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated and she has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there's no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point. There's so many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place. Eric, what happened? I thought I had her for sure. Hee. See, like I just told you. Just like told you. I hope you liked your slice of humble pie. Very well, I now conclude the cross-examination, Miss... Eenie Miney. Your Honor, please, allow the defense 1 more minute. Alright? Can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix. Mia, yes, it does sound like a ridiculous messed up plan for murder. But you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime. Really? Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There's reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. There's also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. Time's up, Mr. Wright. Final answer, please. I want to say that you can prove Miss Maddie had a motive, then why did she kill the victim this way? Can you provide the reason? Can I really do this? Yes, I can. I'm not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what. That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now. I'll show and substantiate the fact that Miss Bonnie had a motive. Too bad. You're too late. My cross-examination's already ended after all. Eek. Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? You're supposed to be on my side. Aye! Amon Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And I don't care if you are my witness, so help me, I will throw you out of my way. No way. Very well. Court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene. Hey, wait a sec here. Oh good, we get a save point. Well, I mean, she's been chewing on it for a while. Is it really true about my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Annie could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. In other circumstances, there's no one else other than your Aunt Morgan. That's terrible. Why? Why would my aunt... Everything's going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Back, Miss Foreign Karma. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? It had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation? Looking down on me, even though we are the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you, and let the whole world know of your defeat. Maybe if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. Alright, we still have a fair amount of health left. Or now reconvene. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You prove Miss Eenie Miney had a motive. Yes, I believe I can. Eenie Miney and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection. That is a car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Miney, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, you wanted to, ask about my motive. I, don't see the point in, bringing up the past. It's funny, if you please. Okay. I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... That was, last year in May. Something really bad had happened at, my sister's clinic around then. And, the night of the accident, my sister was totally tired while she was driving. I was, totally pooped, too, so I, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, woke up because of a jolt, and, it was a sea of flames all around me. I, opened the door and, got away. Huh, I think I've heard of this incident. It's all the talk on the tabloid shows day after day last year. Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister? Bah! Those are merely rumors, totally baseless gossip. Yes, Mr. Wright. May I question the witness? Right now, it's impossible to prove. Dr. Gray did, in fact, drug Miss Miney's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work with this from another angle. Alright, let's go slow. That was like last year in May. Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen in your sister's hospital then? Yeah, that was in May too. Like, the thing with all the patients dying was like May 2nd. And like, our accident was like on the 24th. Two accidents back to back. Do you just assume it's just a coincidence? My sister was like totally tired, so that's why, duh. Like, something really, really bad had happened. Like, listen. That was a malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah. What was caused the mistake? Like, I heard it's because the medicines, like, got mixed up. Is that the fault of your sister, Mimi Miney? Like, no way. Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sis. The incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Miney's fault. Which means, as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Miney is the one who made the mistake. But, like, it really wasn't my sis. And, like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. She was totally tired? You mean exhausted? Like, she would talk to the police and, like, being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder, then, that the car accident happened. Huh? So then, why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I mean, switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True. But, like, I don't, like, have a driver's license. Seems to me, I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Miney. Sorry, please submit your testimony. Alright, we have it! We have our driver's license. Okay. Anyway. I was, like, totally pooped, too, so I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat. The accident happened at night, correct? Yeah. Like, it was, like, at 1 a.m. or so, I think. I had, like, a paper due, like, really soon. So, like, I hadn't slept and was working, like, real hard. So it's because the two of you were so tired that this accident happened. I just woke up because of a jolt. Like, there was a sea of flames around me. And your sister? What happened to her? I didn't see her. The car was, like, totally black and there was, like, a ton of smoke. I totally had, like, no clue what was going on. I opened the door and, like, got away. Please tell us more about your escape. Please tell us about your escape in more detail. I like, kept wanting to forget that time. So, like, I don't remember things about the accident, like, detail anymore. Well, it's alright. No need to push yourself. I think I, like, gave an interview after the accident. Like, they'll probably be the most accurate, you know? So it's that article, then I already have it. Let's take a look. This one. Opened the right door and, like, got out. Are we still in Japan? Because in Japan, don't they drive on the left side? Wouldn't the driver be on the right side? Or did they switch? Like, I don't understand. I don't know if this is a contradiction or if it's a translation. I didn't have my license, so I couldn't take over driving for her. This is a photo for her driver's license. This isn't actually the driver's license. Miss Miney, that was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? I knew you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. What's the meaning of this, Miss Miney? That's right. Yeah, I had, like, a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director, Hottie, the guy pretended to be him anyway, said so. What are you talking about? That perverted fake clinic doctor? Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. And how did you know he's perverted? Actually, no one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like, last November. What? November? Accident happened last May. It's half a year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh, what in the... That's what happened, Mr. Wright. Time of the accident, Miss Miney did not have her driver's license. Ow! Cry my whip will accommodate. Anyway, without the license, the witness and her sister couldn't not have switched drivers. I'm glad you got it, but even if I had my license, I don't think my sister would have let me drive. Ow! Don't stand there humming to yourself. Not you too, Mia, with the whip and the pain and the ow. Why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? Eh? That's because... Situation calls for a more detailed testimony, Miss Miney, if you please. Eh? How annoying. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to be mean. Wouldn't be allowed. Okay. We made it to the next stage. Around that time, I was, really close to getting my license. My sister's, this totally big fan of cars and, really valued them. She, had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. It said, say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too. I see a bright red car for sports. And then, defense may question the witness. Terribly knowledgeable about cars, but... around that time, I was, really close to getting my license. So what do you mean by really close? I had one of those permit things. I think that's what they're called. Permit? Wow, the big name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is? Well, this lawyer never had a permit. Wow, ignorance is to be whipped. What was with her? All she said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense. So, may I continue? This is this total big fan of cars and, really valued them. She valued cars? How much would you say she valued her car? Well, she'd flip out in, a drop of rain. And, she wouldn't notice if someone, touched the car door with dirty hands. In case, why bother taking the car out of the garage ever? Why'd she take such special care of the car? How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car. New car. You wouldn't want to get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer? I think the cars getting dirty is just another fact of life, but as people who really love cars think otherwise. You try asking something more significance, alright? Smiley, what kind of car was it? She's I had just gotten this. Hi, Rowan. Cheap games on Steam? I don't know. I played lots of good games. What kind of genre are you looking at? So I just got this really shiny, bright red sports car. It was a new car? Yeah. She had, just gotten it. It was, from the UK. UK! There it is! There it is! The UK? Were those her boyfriend's initials? And it's a really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive. It's her love of cars to be the next time. Press harder. I don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Team Road Heist? $1 right now? Your Honor. Yes. Tell the witness append what she just said to her testimony. Meaning the part about it being a special import car? Yes. Alright, well, if you like cars that much, then that's not my point. To be honest, I don't know what the point is either. Please fix your testimony. Alright, sure, whatever. The tow special model from England. Sorry, say things like, no way I'm letting you drive my car. Your sister good at driving? She was totally awesome. She said she was going to be the racing queen of the nursing world. I think she would bump my question off track again. So that's why I ended up in the passenger seat at that too. That's when the accident occurred, correct? Yeah, I immediately reached for the passenger side door and fled in a daze. We had a terrifying time. They're very big here. It's going to be hard to break it apart so it's natural sounding testimony. I have to attack it, and by doing so, a fall will show itself. It has to. You think so? Wait, there's a path. I know it. Now it sounded like a prophet for a second there. Alright, so I think we have to do... Alright, so do we present at the UK car, or do we present at the, or at the end, which she says she's getting out? Alright, do we present here? We have this, right here. Do we present it here, or do we present it at the end? I opened the right door and got out. Alright, so she's getting out? Okay. Alright, let's present. We present. Miss Miney. Do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You said this in it. But I opened the right door and light got out. That's correct, isn't it? Why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, the left or the right? Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side. That would be if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite. Two of them are riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be on the left side. Ah! What do you mean by this? Miss Miney, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you're sitting there, that means you're in the driver's seat. Ah! Order! Order in the court! Order! 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 Ack! Mr. Fix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. He said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Miney. That's what Edie said, yes. That's where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court. Question. Edie or Mimi, who was really driving that night? I don't know if I want to push this because I know she's not Edie. I know she's Mimi. I don't know. Does he might not know that. I'm willing to burn it. Let's try. So, it's the one person who had her driver's license, Mimi Miney. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. But you just said, witness, Miss Edie Miney was the one in the driver's seat, which leads to the next question. The next question. Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now? Ung! What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name. The witness's name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. This witness's real name is... Profiles. Mimi Miney. Mimi Miney. That is your real name.
Objection!
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Rowan. Of all the foolish dribble. Did I say that? They switched places way a long time ago? Then how do you explain her appearance? This witness had several facial burns she was admitted to. Had severe facial burns when she was admitted to the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeon used a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery. This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. No, but Mimi Miney, she died in the car accident. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. Then, the body they found at the crash site, that was the body of the real Edie Miney. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Miney? That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Edie Miney. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face, and was reborn as Edie. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Miney from existence. Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. What do you mean? What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Miney. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Miney was still in fact alive. And that fact wouldn't have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying? She's still sweating, but I bet she's going to turn around real quick. Hold on. Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about the communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. Well, Miss Annie, Miss Von Karma, why did you say my name just now? Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness? That's right, I admit it. My real name is Mimi Miney. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi too. So close. But why? Why don't you go so far as to throw it yourself? Also, I like that it didn't even occur to her to assume that it might just fail randomly. Like, oh, it just couldn't contact the spirit. Do they have 100% success? That seems unlikely. To bring home your own sister. I think I understand why. Mimi Miney wanted her old self to disappear because of this. That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Miney. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few years after this mishap, Mimi Miney had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. Why are you bonking me? I'm right! The timing couldn't have been worse. What'd I do? 14 patients dying in that incident, and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. Oh, thank you for the pets. Making up for the bonks. Found a way for myself to escape it all, the only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister. And even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life. As her sister. Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination. That jerk. Only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo jumbo. Mumbo jumbo? Becoming Annie has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling. The occult? I hate it. I hate it all. Couldn't she have just gone in a different direction? I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as, why did Miss Miney choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I mean, one thing has been made crystal clear. The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fay. This is preposterous. I'm perfect. Me, Franziska von Karma. I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss von Karma. How about you? It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Ow, ow, oh, ah. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Why does she still keep the whip? Phoenix! Hang in there, Phoenix! Phoenix! This court is a fraud, a sham! Now then, It looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. Oh, she knocked him out with a whip! So I'll go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Not guilty! They should have had him laying on the floor over there. Hooray! That is all. This court is adjourned. Congratulations, Maya. Sis. It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Sis. I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. She continued the bill when I tried to take it? That makes sense. Makes all too much sense. You know, sis. In my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. Familiar scent? I was inside that clothing box, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. That's right. Oh, there's still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would happen if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? We broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi Miney had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey who had just committed a murder. She had a plan down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick. Congrats, Maya. Thanks. Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Well, you know, but I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, and now my aunt? Hey Nick, tell me. Tell me why my Aunt Wynn did something so horrible. Why should she help Mimi Miney with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick. Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be? Nick, please, I need an next answer. Mr. Morgan helped me with her plan was... Pearl? Pearly? Where is good for now? A new master will be born into the Crane village. And that person will be you, Maya. And? If you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear, and what would happen then? The branch family, my aunt. No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearl's. Ah! Everything was done for her sake. It was also that Pearls would become the next master. Yeah, I can see that. Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying, I thought so. Date and time unknown. Detention center, solitary confinement cell 13. My precious Pearl. You're the only one suitable to be the next master of Kurain, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder, and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying witless main family girl. That Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. I think this would be a good Spirit Skin DVD. She's got the white eyes with no pupils. Your time will come. The end. Alright. This is an excellent opportunity for me to go brush my tail. Alright, so I'm gonna go brush. I'll be right back, okay? Brush. I'm back. Sorry about the delay. I went and got some more water too, so we would not have to wait later for me to get water. So, just one break. 2 breaks to the price of 1. Alright, we save. Back to the top, I think. Alright, we're in episode 3. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show. Prepare to witness a man who's mastered the wonder of flight. It never ends well. It's the trickster! The world's greatest magician. The one, the only. Maximilian Galactica. Very big circus entrance. I was like being in a dream. Oh, let's try the core record. I still got the thing. Oh, we still okay. That's gonna be the thing this game. We have to unlock the lies. Thanks to circus with several reappearances. I haven't even caught my breath yet. Okay, that was amazing. Was it pretty? It's great. There's a dancing bear, and a tiger that jumped through a ring of fire, and an elephant that rode a giant ball. I mentioned that guy who flew through the air. Yeah, Max Galactica. He was absolutely fabulous. Huh? What, Max? Max Galactica, the world's greatest magician. A magician? No, a magician. Mr. Nick? Huh? What is it, Pearls? Does magic have anything to do with channeling spirits? I don't think it has anything to do with channeling. You don't know about magic, do you, Pearls? I'm sorry. I braved the winter cold and took Pearls to see the circus. It's been 6 months since that terrible incident in Crane Village. So he only takes a case like once every 5 or 6 months. It's during that trying time that I met Pearls. Thankfully, she seems to be recovering from it and is returning to her normal self. Ah, it's time to go. You're right, we can't miss the last train. Pearls, you remember the train? Of course I did. But I don't really understand what everyone means by express train. Well, Nick, see you later. I'll come by to help clean the office. It's gotta be spotless for the new year. Don't worry about it, really. You're gonna visit Mr. Nick on New Year's? Maybe. I'm glad you'll get to spend your New Year's with your special someone. Hurley, look, it's time to go. Happy New Year, Mr. Nick. Happy New Year. I really hope it will turn out that way. Hey, we might be playing this. We might be finishing this up on New Year's. December 28th. So we're only like 3 days behind. But when we play again, it'll be. Let's see. We'll be playing on the 30th. So yeah, we might. This might end up being like accurate. Just the wrong year. Well, it doesn't say what year. Exactly. Well, today wraps it up for this year. Hope I can finish cleaning this place up one day. Up in one day. Oh. Hello? So in fact, Nick, it's terrible. Right. Ah, Maya. Perfect timing. Things are terrible here, too. Huh? The office is a terrible mess, and I have to clean it up. What are you talking about? My dirty office? What are you talking about? It's Nick. You have to turn on the TV. The TV? I was checking out the scene. Huh? What happened? Thank you. We're here at the Very Big Circus. The Very Big Circus has become the center of a sensational murder. It has created quite a stir among the throngs of excited onlookers. The Very Big Circus. That's the circus we went to, right? They're saying that there was a murder. Yeah. They arrested him, too. Arrested who? Max. They arrested Max Galactica. Maximilian Galactica. Fans call him Max. Proper magician who can fly through the sky at will. My sister's a huge fan of Max. Alright, Nick. I'll see you in 2 hours at the detention center. Huh? What? See you there. Still got plenty of time to clean up your office later. What? Charlie, a quite decorative plant. I wouldn't mind his help cleaning this place up. There's a giant building out just out the window. It's the Gateway Hotel, Gatewater Hotel, high-class luxury hotel. So recently it had been a normal business class hotel. It's the newest member of the Steel Samurai universe. I went out and bought it right away. She's a sucker for all things Steel Samurai. I ain't even giving the new guy his own movie. I just know Maya's going to drive me out to see it with her. Just go looking legal books standing from in a row. They mock me. Wouldn't mind dumping some of these off at the used bookstore. It might not be such a good idea. My desk, since I don't have time to sit, is unusually clean. Alright, well I guess we move. You think he still has his makeup on? I bet he still has his makeup on. I got a blanket. I got a lot of snacks, a lot of food. I have so much candy. And I got some money. So my mom didn't have time to shop, so I'm like, you know, you don't have to get me anything. She's like, I gotta get you something. I was like, you can just write me a check. So she just wrote me a check. It's good. But she also got me a blanket. I like the blanket. It's very nice. What are they talking about? Why did they arrest Max? You're asking the wrong man on that one, Maya. Maybe he used his magical skills to deal death with a sleight of hand. Is that how you spell that? Maximilian Galactica would never do such a thing. Ironically, so did your mom? Fabulous. What the young lady just said was absolutely fabulous. What a clever girl, such a fabulous understanding of events. What's all this fabulous talk? Welcome to the visitor's room. Is he gonna be throwing cards just like on the witness stand and stuff? I hope so. It's Max, Nick. Look, it's real Maximilian Galactica. Blanket and snacks? Yeah. Alright, sweetie, pick a card, any card. He called me sweetie. Swoon. Nick! Time's running out, sweetie. Pick a card, any card. This one. Uh-huh. I thought you would pick that one, sweetie. The Ace of Hearts. Ah, he got it. He got it. Nick, look, he got it. What can I say, sweetie? You've stolen one of my most valuable possessions. One of Maximilian Galactica's hearts. Max, swoon! About time to make this an absolutely fabulous time. Max, just let Nick pick a card. Eek, I don't want to steal one of his hearts. And you are? Oh, how silly me. You must be Sweetie's driver. Her driver? Whatever. Hurry up and pick a card, any card. I want this one. Sweetie, let's be honest here. You came to this visitor's room to visit me, didn't you? Yes, I'm your biggest fan. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Thank you so much. And what about my card? Think of it as a souvenir. Oh, Nick, I think it's time to get to work. What's the matter, Nick? Why are you looking at the ceiling? Think about what I should have for lunch. Sweetie, drop porcupine head over there. Shower me with your attention, okay? Oh, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely fabulous. Absolutely cringe-inducing. I don't have... Where's that card? I got it. Where's the card? Max, I was hoping you could tell me a little bit more about yourself. Fabulous! I think we should get to know each other better, too. Why don't you come sit next to me? There's a big piece of sugar glass between us. Oh, sweet Jeebus. What in the world? If only I could use magic, then I can make this ball disappear. What's this guy talking about? Anyways, lately you've become awfully famous, haven't you, Max? That's Maximilian to you, Porcupine Head. Get it straight. These people nowadays, they get their panties all in a bunch over nothing. Anyway, Maximilian, you won a very prestigious award recently, did you not? I did indeed. It was fabulous. It looks like he's reaching through the glass. I won the Magician's Grand Prix, held by the Association of International Magicians. Or AIM. It's an award that recognizes the most fabulous, fabuloso of fabulous world magicians. There's a trophy and a bust. It was a fab, it was an amazing day. Wow, that's incredible. Isn't it? I'm certifiably the greatest magician in the world. I'm going to guess he didn't win a trophy for most modest magician. You're signed to an exclusive contract with a very big circus, correct? That's the long and short of it. You sure do your research, sweetie. I'm impressed. You just can't watch a magician on TV, you know. Magic is so fabulous, you have to see it with your own eyes, sweetie. You're right. You're so right. However, the circus is a dinosaur, a thing of the past. Nowadays, no one even cares about what goes on there. Hi, Ice the Unknown Ranger. Welcome, welcome. Get a wave and Merry Christmas! It's still Christmas for me. I don't know if it's Christmas for you still. Huh? What do you mean? That's why I signed the contract. That's why you signed the contract? Thanks to me, the very big circus is fabulously popular. People come out in droves to catch a glimpse of the magic of Max Galactica. I revived the dinosaur that is the circus. But to me, it was just another magic trick. Isn't it just wonderful, sweetie? Yes. Pacific Fox? Merry Christmas. What do you want, Zarg? I mean, all the old Krusty Circus performances obsolete. I kinda like the circus performances. Snow Queen? Alright. Zarg has given up on, trying to get it. No worries. Alright, where am I? Yeah, it's the same time here. There it is. Found it. Alright, that means I have to get rid of this one. Alright, Naughty or Nice has to go away. That one can stay. That one has to go away. That one goes away. That one goes away. And that one goes away. Okay. Give me 1 second. Alright. Alright, there we go. I got like service promises. Finally, let's fit down. Now, what happened? What happened at the very big circus? Ah, last night, the ringmaster was murdered. Ringmaster? You mean Russell Berry? Someone smashed him over the head, I hear. He was slumped over on the ground. Even though it was the middle of the night, his presence was fabulous. Police questioned me at length. Questioned you about what? About everything. I was the last one to see the ringmaster before he was murdered. I saw him last evening in his room. So then why were you arrested? Arrested? I'm making an anthill into a mountain, sweetie. They just wanted to consult with me on matters, that's all. Baked mac and cheese, that sounds awesome. I love mac and cheese. Nick, I don't think Max understands how serious this is. She's right. I think I should shock him back to reality. Before the murder, you met with the ringmaster. Uh-huh. What'd you talk about? Things that aren't for your ears. Maya, would you please ask him? What'd you talk about with the ringmaster, Max? It was nothing. Small talk, really. We were just having a chat about my salary. Salary? I'm the one bringing in the crowds. I think I should be compensated as such. You agree, don't you? Yes. That's all you talked about? Of course. It's a fabulous chat. He's lying! Shucks, I mean, now he's got me saying it. What's the matter, Nick? You look all been out of shape. Alright, well, we clearly can't do anything with that. There's no way we can do anything. We don't have 3 pieces of evidence. What are we supposed to do? This is the most hated case in the series. You actually like this case? I've never played this series, so I don't know anything. I know nothing. Oh, you met with the ringmaster, correct? Negotiate your salary and such. Exactly. We reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth? The whole truth? What do you mean? You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary? He lies. I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Any proofs I did something other than... no. We haven't heard it yet. Okay. What's that badge used in a disappearing act? I'm not a magician, Max. I'm an attorney. An attorney? Then why are you wasting your time talking to me? He isn't wasting his time, Max. You're... Okay, relax, sweetie. You're just a little over-anxious, I think. Whimper. Anyways, I've been curious about something for a while now. What's that? Why do you keep looking at me with such a sad look on your face, sweetie? Because you've been arrested for murder. Don't be ignorant. They wouldn't arrest someone like me. Why is that? Obviously because I'm the fabulous Maximilian Galactica. So, I'm the very big star of the very big circus. And that means I'm rich. I'm paid fabulous sums. Which means what? Exactly. We gotta show our badge to everyone. But I keep forgetting, because I'm forgetful. Max! Quit joking around. You gotta be pulling my magic wand. Wow, he's a really good magician. Look, he keeps flipping the same card. 5 of spades. 5 of spades. 5 of spades. 5 of spades. That's amazing. These aren't really serious about all this, are they? 5 of spades. 5 of spades. You don't arrest people as a joke. Look at Max. He's crushed. Oh, you need to wake up and smell the coffee. This is serious business. Yes? Sir, you're a lawyer, right? Huh? Oh yeah, I'm an attorney. Please, help me! I didn't kill nobody. Didn't kill nobody? I'm even more spoiled than a hog in a hamburger mud pit. A killer? That's insane. I could never. Max? I swear, I just want to pay off my daddy's debt. He's back on the farm. Okay. I'll take your case. Really? Really? Thank you. Thank you much. Y'all sure are nice folks. Max? Yes? What's your real name? It's Billy Bob Johns. Wow. What's the matter, Maya? He's really just a country bumpkin. I must apologize for not being my absolute fabulous self just now. Sweetie. Sorry, I clicked too fast. Huh? Mr. Attorney. Yes. A few minutes ago, you took one of my cards, didn't you? Now that you mentioned it, I did take a card. It was a 10 of hearts, right? Well, how do you... You got it right again. What can I say? You too. You've stolen some of my most valued possessions. 10 of Maximilian Galactica's hearts. You should have a lot of hearts, don't you? Aha, I'm putting my faith in you, sweetie. He didn't just call me sweetie, did he? Alright, let's make this an absolutely fabulous case. Come on, Nick. Alright, we gotta move. Okay, we go to the circus now. To the circus! Oh, that's a big sign of him. That is some very pink hair. We're here again. Yep, but this time we're here to work. Hasn't been that long since the crime scene. Since the crime, so the police are still in the scene. Let's find someone who might know something about what happened. Sounds like a plan. Look, it's Max! Even when you don't want to see him, poof, he's right in front of you. Which sign just says Very Big Circus. But looking around, it might as well be Cirque du Galactica. The stars on your cheek sure are dreamy. How about I draw a star on your cheek, Nick? I've got a marker. Nah, it's alright. It's a snack stand. They have hot dogs, hamburgers, and drinks, not to mention candy and popcorn. They've even got snow cones. Who would eat snow cones in the middle of winter? Nick, do you think we can buy some snow cones? Look around. There's tons of snow piled up all around here. Yay! Wait a second. There's no syrup, though. I want syrup. Hope she doesn't notice that discolored snow in the corner. That's not syrup. Ooh. The very big top is so very enormous. Yeah, one look at the huge tent looming over you, and you realize this is a circus. I know. It gets your blood pumping, doesn't it? Comical comrades. Those streamers do a nice job interested in circus performers. Maximilian Galactica and his comical comrades. You know, you don't really see too many streamers nowadays, do you? Yeah, I mean, why would there be streamers around? You're right, I haven't seen one in ages. Yeah. I bet they stopped using them due to the little kids climbing up to the top. I don't think that was why. This door must lead to the lodging house. No entry to unauthorized personnel. Do we need to say no entry if no one's actually entering? It's almost like a Zen riddle, isn't it, Nick? I'm not even going to justify that question with a response. I don't think I've seen that one yet. I don't know anything about it, so I'm trying not to look at what you said. I bet all the stars stay at that lodging house. Nick, the engine's right here. Maya, the circus is closed today. No clowns, no elephants, no shows. I know that. Nick, you can get with your picture taken with Dally the elephant. There's no Dally, not today. I know that too. Oh well. I just have to take a picture with whoever I stumble across. It's not like we're here on business or anything. This is the box office where they sell all the tickets for the circus. They also sell programs. I forgot to buy one when we came to the circus last time. Then why don't you buy one now? Sounds like a plan. Oh no, looks like I forgot my wallet. Don't need to buy it for you, just ask me already. You know, I'd never do that to you, Nick. We gotta buy her one. It's only right. Alright, I don't see anything else here. Is there any dirty snow? Is there a clue in the snow? No. Okay. Alright, to the big top. Wait, we got lodge through the big top. Let's start with the big top. We'll talk to there's probably where the crime happens. We'll talk to the detectives. Circus sure doesn't look this small from out in the audience. Oh, this is where they all perform, isn't it? Nick, do some somersaults. I'm not doing any somersaults. Why not? You look like you'd be great at it. How does he look like he'd be great at it? How do I predict what he's gonna say? Why do I look like I'd be great at somersaults? Grrr! Huh? Nick? Nick's just hungry. Wasn't me. Oh, never mind. Grrr! Grrr! Tiger! He's coming this way. Grrr! Grrr! That sounds like a really, really fake tiger roar. Ah! Well, we're dead. Nick, you're too young to die. Nick. Stay, heal. Grrr. I'm still here. I'm not dead yet. Nick, are you okay? Aha. Scared you, didn't I? Regent is such a cute tiger, isn't he? What's the matter? You two sure are quiet. Don't what's the matter, me? Nick, he almost died there. Ah, he wasn't anywhere close to getting hurt, let alone dying. This old tiger hardly ever bites people. And besides, people normally never get to play with a wild tiger, right? So if you think about it, you're actually really lucky. Is he a wild tiger? Huh? You agree, don't you? I guess. What do you mean, you guess? Why are you agreeing with her? Woohoo, your costume. It's cute. I want to try it on. Costume? You mean my clothes? You don't mind letting me try it on, right? I guess not. Really? Is she a magician? She's like getting everyone to agree with her. You're the best. Wow. The table was turned quickly on that one. So much for the tiger thing. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Regina Berry, the renowned animal tamer of the Berry Big Circus. Orange domesticated cats? I do like orange domesticated cats. We had a bunch of them growing up. I used to, so I used to carry this, we had this one cat that, I don't know why, but he liked me a lot. Like, so I would carry him around on my shoulders. And my mom would always get really confused. Because she'd be like, who's that red-haired girl? Because I had like the bright orange, like right behind my head. And she thought it was my hair. My name's Maya Fey. I'm a spirit medium. You have 2 ginger kittens? That's awesome. Kittens are great. I don't have any pets right now. Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. When you put us next to an animal tamer, I bet we really look odd. Nice to meet you. Likewise. Hey, Regina, what do you know about what happened last night? You mean the murder? Uh-huh. My dad was murdered. Oh, I see. Wait, what did you just say? She's very calm about it. So, the ringmaster was your... Yeah, the ringmaster was my dad. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry about what happened to him. Why do you say you're sorry? Huh? Anyways, everyone was here practicing last night. Even your dad. Yes, everyone was here. We finished up around 10 p.m. After that, everyone went off on their own. I was the only one who stayed around here. Why did you do that? I was playing with Regent. Regent, so she was with that beast. That's when the police showed up. When they took me to check things out, Dad was dead. Oh, that's cool. So you're a big fan of this game. I'm guessing. Bum, 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 bum. For someone whose father was just murdered, she seems awfully perky. I wish she would tell us more about her dad. That's incredible that you are an animal tamer. If you say so. So, I don't know anything about the series, but Phoenix has been saying that Edgeworth is gone. He's never coming back. He's dead. I don't believe he's dead. If you say so. It has to be really scary. But don't spoil it if he's not, or if he is. Scary. Why? Huh? Regent isn't scary. He's cute. You have a dog, 3 cats, and 7 chickens. That's a lot of pets. And or livestock. I don't know if you consider chickens pets or food. Maybe a little bit of both. Ever since Leon died, Regent has been my best friend. Leon? Yes, Leon the Lion. Leon the Lion. Regent and Regina. Interesting name choices. Yeah, my granddad had chickens, but he had to get rid of them because he's kind of old now, and he kept falling trying to take care of them. So my parents made him get rid of them. And he died? Yes, actually, he was killed. My dad killed him. What? Why did you do that? I appreciate it. I'm not sure why he did it. It's tough not to get charmed when she looks at you with those innocent eyes. Alright, can we present that? After practice was over, Dad went right back to his room. His room? Yes. I mean, my granddad has always been, like, super accident prone. He flipped a 4-wheeler on himself. He cut down a tree and it hit him. And this is all when he's, like, old. I don't know how old these, like, he got bitten by a poisonous spider and didn't go to the doctor for, like, 2 weeks. Yeah, he's had lots of issues. That's what I'm saying. My mother has had to stay with him lately, just because he keeps wanting to go out and do stuff. Like, oh, I'm gonna go out and cut the grass, and we're like, you don't need to be cutting the grass. You know, we're gonna cut the grass for you in like 2 days. You just have to wait. It's like, oh, okay, well, there's that tree that's leaning. I need to go cut that down. He's like, no, you don't need to be cutting that tree down. Door right over there. Leads to the ringmaster's room. I don't know why, but he went off to his room in a hurry. Wonder what happened. Master's room. It's probably a good idea to check it out myself. Alright, should we go to the ringmaster room? Okay, here we go. Oh wait, we didn't look around that room, did we? Oh, we'll go back and look around that room. This is the ringmaster's room. Yes, this room belonged to the victim. Which means he must be where... This must be where Max met the ringmaster last night. Not to mention, that is what he said. You know what? Well, that's an interesting poster. That's a poster of Max. I want it, Nick, I want it. I want to get out of here. Alright, so let's start with examining this big envelope right here on the table. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. And it doesn't help that my grandmother passed away. So, she used to, like, not want to do anything. And so he would just sit next to her. And they'd just sit quietly. And she wasn't hungry, they wouldn't eat. And so they would just not eat at all. Let's see, it's a table for guests. There's some paper scattered on top. Look at this. Max's salary is written on this piece of paper. Yikes. What is it? I didn't know that a mission... This salary is incredible. She looks like she's ready to pass out from shock. How much is it? How much is it? That much? Incredible, huh? You can say that again. This might be the paper they used to negotiate Max's salary. The ringmaster signed and dated it. What's the matter, Nick? Max definitely got a raise. But this document is dated a week ago. He got an enormous raise 1 week ago. This is the table he used when the victors came to see him. Ew, there's mud caked on the table. Someone with terrible manners must have put their shoes up on the table. Nick, don't even think about it. Wasn't. How cool do you think I am anyway? Trophy cabinet? Look at all the cute trophies. Hey, just look at all the awards the circus has won. Like all county quiz champions. Ringmasters Association Mini Golf Master. Beer Belly Balloon Bounce Champ. Pet Grooming Grand Prix. Wow, Ringmaster was multi-talented in ways I could never imagined. There's a lot of posters here, don't you think? There are indeed. So many posters that they aren't likely to miss one, are they? Maya, we're supposed to be the honest ones around here. But you didn't even notice that I took one. I'm sure you swiped one. Heh heh. You're incorrigible. Don't you know that? The 3 famous symbols. Okay, we got the stars. The hat, the cloak, I don't know. One poster added to the court record. Look at all the stars on this poster. This has been the poster they use to promote their public appearances. Posters are the way to go, aren't they? What do you mean? We should make posters to promote our law firm. Spine-tingling legal action. Mind-numbing legalese. You will say, wow. Or perhaps, hold it. Don't miss out on a stunning life or death courtroom thrill ride. With those taglines, our law firm would sink faster than Titanic. You may not know this, but they call this a tailcoat. I did not know that. And they call this the face of someone who already knew that. What? You have a white paper sticking out of the coat pocket. Huh? What? Where? Calm down, Maya. You can't just go rummaging through people's coats. Ah, you always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Why can't we go rummaging through someone's coat? Is that a banana? This is where the ringmaster applied his makeup. Or maybe it's like a squash. It looks more like a squash than a banana. Look at a collection of the most understated colors. Shocking pink, for example. This one says it is 100% all-natural organic mascara. This one says, sensitive enough for a baby, strong enough for a mime. The ringmaster must have been really concerned about skin care. Very metrosexual. There's nothing wrong with guys taking care of their skin. All these frames look the same. They almost look like thank you cards. Looks like every year the ringmaster made donations to charity. To the Robot Clown Research Center. You're kidding, right? What? They made a perfectly reputable charity in the field of advanced tomfoolery. Nick, look at all the photos lined up on the wall. It's like a guided tour of the circus's history. It's so cool. Seems like there are so many happy memories. Maybe we should do this sort of thing at our office. We can have pictures of all the clients who have been found not guilty. Well, if we had a client who was found guilty, we'll just pretend like they didn't exist. How's that? Nick, now you got me thinking about losing cases. Why'd you do that? I didn't do that. You did that. I feel like there needs to be music in this right now. This is strange. Everything else looks nice, but this desk looks old and cheap. It's a really big photo on the desk. Picture of Regina and her father, the ringmaster. He really loved her, didn't he? Regina was lucky to have such a wonderful father. Did she kill him? I think we found all we can, unless we can look at that more, but we're being the good guys, apparently. How does it mean indie music? I mean, there's not usually music playing like in the law firm, but we still have music going. It's probably like replacement body parts for clowns who have been injured in the line of duty. Look, that's where Max comes out during the show. Gotta admit, that was a pretty cool effect. Planning for me to start coming out of the line during the show. That's great, Regina. Yeah, I'll ride on Regis' back and jump out of the lion's mouth. I want to try it too. I'll ride on Nick's back and he can jump out of the lion's mouth. Sometimes I wonder about this girl. I can't look at those. Oh, those lights are huge. I love lights. Whenever I appear under the spotlight, everyone claps for me. That's because everyone knows that you're cute. No, I'm not cute. You're cute. Me? Of course. I'm sure you'd make an incredible heroine. Really? You think so? Nick, did you hear that? Me, a heroine. What about Nick, Regina? Oh, Nick. Everybody needs a sidekick. He's no hero, is he? Ouch. Thanks a lot, Maya. Oh yeah, someone said always inspect the ladders. A ladder. It's just a step ladder. Monsters, they do the same thing, right? I think you should stick with the basic facts of the matter. Oh, okay. Maybe we're arguing with her on this one. I don't know the difference between a ladder and a step ladder. I'd say that's a ladder, not a step ladder anyway. Doesn't seem to be anything in here that can help us. Not a single clue. Yeah, I've been meaning to ask you. What exactly do you mean when you say clue? What are you looking for? A bloody chainsaw, for instance. Well, it's definitely not one of those here. Hey, it's a rope. Probably for tightrope walking. That's a bit strange. There weren't any tightrope walkers in the show when we saw it. Anything else? Take a look around. Seats are kind of far away, don't you think? They are, but it also means that lots of people can fit in the big top. He's right. You can fit 500 people into a show. 500? That's amazing. Flying around above that many people is a real rush. I think I would lose my mind if 500 people were watching me. At least that's what Max said. That's definitely a stepladder. What's the difference? I've always thought a stepladder was one that's like short. And has like steps. Stepladders have an opposed side. Alright, let's go back out. Alright, let's go into the employee area. Stepladders have an opposed side. The Lodging House Plaza. Seems to be a dorm where all the performers in the circus stay. Really? So we might run into that Judy clown here, right? He's cool, still kooky. Ah, it's you two. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. See, I thought Gumshoe would be on the big top, but okay. How's it you guys always seem to know when I'm working on a crime scene, pal? Because you're always working, Detective. Well, I'd rather not be always working. But with crime, you don't make your own hours. I'd be at the circus anyway. I want to see the lion tamer and the tightrope. However, no matter where I go, the show's always the same. Dead body. Stage left. Nick, he complained. Hey, that's a rarity. Let's get back to business now, okay? Do you know who will be the prosecutor in court tomorrow? Of course. It'll be Miss Von Karma. She isn't going to hit me with her whip again, is she? What do you have to worry about? You only have to see her in court. She shows up at the police precinct. The sound of that whip never ends, pal. Dead Gumshoe, I'm sure Miss Von Karma is really interesting and all, but there's someone else I'd rather talk about. Like who? Like Mr. Edgeworth, of course. You know, Nick's true rival, Miles Edgeworth. What in the world happened after I went back home? Mr. Edgeworth? Ever heard what happened to him? Nick won't tell me. Well, to be honest, I'm not at liberty to tell you either. Just say he's not around anymore. He's not around? Nick, what's he mean Edgeworth, Mr. Edgeworth isn't around? Like we said, he's not around. He's gone. Don't say his name again, okay? Nick. The ringmaster of the circus was murdered, wasn't he? Yeah, she whipped him into unconsciousness last trial. I didn't even know that was possible. I thought whips made you, like, bleed and stuff. I didn't know they made you, like, could knock you out. I mean, you could get it wrapped around your neck and they could choke you out, but I think they could, like, knock you out. Yep, last night around 10 p.m. He died outside in the cold. Pretty sad way to go. Out, if you ask me, pal. It's rather cold. This is the scene of the crime, pal. The body was found right over there. Right about where you're standing now. Ah! Oh, surprised you, didn't I? I'm not laughing. Excuse me, but do you mind telling me what happened to the victim? He's killed by a blow to the noggin, pal. Heap. It's pretty clear-cut as far as murders go. He was discovered quickly. But there's something that doesn't quite fit. Sorry, I clicked too fast. Ha, there always seems to be something that doesn't quite fit. That's possible. Oh yeah, I guess we did get knocked out by the whip. So I guess that proves it does happen. Just fainting because of pain? Yeah, it's possible. Yep, there's firework time, apparently. My neighbors love fireworks. It's not as bad as it used to be, but, it's Christmas, so they're going to be shooting fireworks, because, you know, Christmas is a very well-known firework holiday. What was this one thing that just didn't quite fit? The thing you mentioned earlier. Footprints, pal. Footprints. Footprints? Look at this picture of the crime scene. What's this? The wooden box under the body? So Vince gets Santa? It's too late. That would have been last night. Santa's already come and gone. No clue, pal. Some forensics experts took it back and they're examining it now. And what is so mysterious about the footprints? You ever ate on breakfast burritos this morning? Now you fix it again? Oh. Well, don't eat so much. Oh, calm down now. Take a good look at the footprints in this picture. Me either, Ice. That's the reason why I get frustrated. But it's not as bad as it used to be. So when I first moved in here, they had fireworks every single holiday. And I'm talking about every single holiday. Like, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Martin Luther King Day, I don't know. But on the big holidays, so like Memorial Day, 4th of July, Christmas, and New Year's, they would have fireworks Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the weekend before, the day of the holiday if it's not on one of those days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the weekend after, on every single one of those holidays. So Christmas, you get at least 9 days of fireworks minimum. And they would start at like 6 p.m. and they'd end at like 1, 2 a.m. Like really late. Look at his footprints on the scene. That's right, pal. The problem is, let us know. The killer's footprints aren't there. Bingo. Where'd the killer come from and where did the killer run off to? Where did the killer come from? Where did the killer run off to? Where did the killer come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Obviously, there's no way the killer committed this crime while flying. Apparently, it's not illegal here, but they did stop. I think the people that were doing that moved out. Because it hadn't happened in a couple years. A flying culprit. But my dog hated it. Oh, I don't know if you guys have noticed the snow. Have you guys noticed what's up with the snow? Other than being pink. This is something that just clicked in my head. There's no way. Flying is impossible. That's right. Flying is impossible. Absolutely impossible. Haha. Wait, really? That's why they got rid of them? I would assume they got rid of them because of fires. What's with the hell of that, pal? Oh, nothing bad, pal. I just stated it means I don't want to talk about it. Maybe I can go get some info about Max having. What about snow? I don't know if you've noticed the snow is not always the same. Here's a crime scene. Added to the court record. You know, I can't tell you anything about the evidence we've gathered. Stingy. Stingy? When you put it so bluntly, it kind of hurts my feelings, pal. Let's show him the badge. You go and buy fireworks around New Year and 4th of July? We have a year-round fireworks store. It's a really big one, too. It's actually not really near me anymore. It's near my parents' house. I've found that badge to me so many times, it doesn't work anymore. Why don't you try wearing a different badge every now and again? Well, I do have a Steel Samurai badge with me. How about that one? I'll only wear it if Detective Gumshoe carries a Steel Samurai police badge. Steel, I hear Detective Gumshoe has that very badge. What? Don't look at me like that. You're making me nervous. Oh, we can just put it in the profile. Looks like Max is the most unpopular guy in the circus tent. You know what they say, a bad attitude follows you everywhere. You set them off in letterboxes for fun? This is why you get coal for Christmas, Drake. Huh, he's a bit arrogant, but he didn't seem that bad. And just because someone has a bad attitude doesn't make them a criminal. It's not just attitude. I've got proof, pal. Huh? That's something at the scene of the crime. Well, his magician's trademarks. An incredibly well-made silk hat. Well, it does have very classy decorative elements. Max uses a cloak, silk hat, and white roses as his signature symbols. Pretty mundane, aren't they? Yes, they are mundane. At least they're easy to understand. I must have hit a nerve. That's what he said. Who said? The eyewitness. Eh? Tell us about the eyewitness. You are not a saint. The eyewitness. So about the eyewitness. Oh, you know I'm not going to tell you about that. That's the prosecution's trump card. Huh. Oh well. Oh, I just remembered. What? I forgot to mention that you two are barred from entering that lodging house. Why is that? Oh, no reason. Just something I remembered to tell you. Must be because that's where the eyewitness is. Let's check it out. Don't you dare, pal. Are you a saint? Well, we went in Mo's room. One of his room this is. Name tag on the door said Mo on it. I guess he's not here. Wow, it's a real mess in here. It was probably worse, though. Oh well, I give up. We'll have to come back later. We can look around, though. All this clown costume lined up like that. I don't know about you, but it's creepy. Look at the collection he's got. It's incredible. I must be a collection of clown costumes from around the world. Almost forgot. What's it now? She better not want me to try one of those on. I think of starting a costume collection myself. I call it World Spirit Channel, so we can display it in our office. In our office, as soon as you start paying the bills, you can say that. That's not really a clown costume. It's more of a pair of pants. Mo's got an excellent pair of pajamas laid on his bed in an excellent manner. What? Those are pajamas? I mean, he goes to bed dressed as a clown? Ew. Oh, look at the giant shoes. Awesome, look at these shoes. They're great. Yeah, property damage is not fun, Drake. Look at the shoes. Check out the great gag of banana peel. You sure it wasn't Mo's snack after lunch? Are you blind? Look at how many scratches there are from people slipping on it. Mo seems to be a voracious reader. Look at all the hard books he has here. Clowns for Dummies, The Joke's on You, Teacher Peon's Right, and the classic Funny Jokes Are Funny. Wow, Mo is very studious. Joke's on you, huh? Hey, clown equipment is so funny looking. He's got a bouncing ball, a unicycle, he's even got a trampoline. But they're all broken. Maybe he's just a little too excited during practice. Who knows that guy? Maybe that's part of the gag. Everything's broken. What's with the carrots? There's a string of carrots here. How strange. The carrots seem to come in all different shapes. Weird. I can't tell if Mo just likes carrots or if he's using them for some sort of gag. Nick, you can see the scene of the crime from here. You can tell that the ground has been disturbed. You're a saint? You've been ordained by the church? It's right in front of this window, about 30 feet away. Guess it wouldn't have been strange for someone to have seen the crime from here. Okay, well, I think that's all we got here. Just looking around just in case. Wait! Look at the ceiling. Looks like someone punched a hole in it. You're right, I wonder what happened. I don't even want to imagine what goes on in here. Is that hole going to be relevant at some point? And affidavits from most of the performers at the circus. They are certainly a strange bunch of characters. You don't say. Well, not stranger than you, suppose. Not stranger than you, I suppose. That was cold. I'm sorry, I was just messing around. Let's go. Now, we try going back to the detention center. I don't know if we have enough to unlock him now, though. He must be in questioning. Oh, I wanted to see a magic trick. She's back in a little bit. Guess so. Alright, we got lots of things we have to look into. No time for slacking. Let's get going. Zelric redeemed a Zelric redeemed a specific fox, and we can't have one that changes. We can't have it changing when you redeem a specific fox. What's the matter? You seem down. Explain Galactica. Who would have guessed he was a country bumpkin? Now what do we do? Huh? There's still lots of things we can do. Go to see the crime, talk to witnesses, gather evidence. Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't even know what happened in the first place. Alright, well, I guess let's go. Back to the circus. How about any evidence? Give me Snow Queen. Got evidence from most performers. Okay. Alright, there's nothing in here. Let's just double check the examine again. Double check the examine, make sure there's nothing we missed here. We almost missed that hole in the ceiling. Let's go to the big top. It's Max! Hey, where's Max now anyways? You don't know? Nope. He's arrested. He was charged with the murder of your father. It's okay, Nick and I will help him. Max isn't the guy, is he? I mean, the criminal? Of course he's not. I'm worried about so many things right now. Like what? Cool. After Baxter's over, Dad went right back to his room. Yes, that door right there leads to the next room. I went to his room in a hurry. I wonder what happened. He still has Max's. That's right. It's beautiful, isn't it? I thought up the idea for wearing the hat. Huh? Really? Yep. He took my sketch to his hat shop. And they made a custom hat for him based off the sketch. There's only one of those style casts in the entire world. Isn't that cool? About this, what can you tell me? I'm not really good at figuring out hard things. Really, you too? I understand exactly what you mean. I expect Maya to make a new friend in a strange place like this. Okay. So, no good on that. Oh, this quick, you tell me. Nope, no good. Oh, what's on your mind? What's the matter? What's on your mind? You know, I'll tell you, Maya. It's just you. Well, Mumble. What? Really? And then, Mumble. Oh my, that's incredible, Regina. Come on, Nick. There's no reason to pout. Don't worry about me. You told me someone professed their love to her. Professed their love? None of that. It was Maximilian Galactica. I wonder how many people have stolen one of his hearts anyway. And on the exact same day, another person professed their love for her as well. What? Who was it? Someone named Trillo. Trillo? Apparently he's a tender who sings in the circus. Haven't met him yet. He seems to be quite the hit with the men in the circus. There's some sort of strange power over them. Not kidding, 2 people in one day. Even I would profess my love for her. Me too, she's so cute. Alright, we don't have Trillo yet. Can we do anything with that? Right there, no. Okay, look at the picture. Hooray! And now I get to eat it! Oh, I got something new. Huh? Hey, Nick, look over there. What? There's someone over there. Excuse me. Hello. Wow, he sure is a quiet one. Excuse me. Well, me? Yes, you. You work for the circus, don't you? Hey, did he steal, that's the outfit Scooby-Doo, right? Is he dressed as Fred? Is that his name, Fred? No, I'm just everyday average Joe. How is it? An average Joe who just happens to hang out at the circus? I don't think so. Yes, I am. I've got nothing to do with what's going on here. He's lying like any regular person would hang around the circus. Just like that. I'm an attorney. My name is Phoenix Wright. I'm a spirit medium. My name is Maya. Well, I just happen to be passing by. I suppose you happen to be some kind of carny. I'm not a carny. I'm a performer, actually. Actually, I'm a ventriloquist. He's got a very... He has no chin. Is that what they call a weak chin? Where it just like... It goes like straight back? Look at it. It just goes straight. It's in a straight line. Turbo? Franziska von Karma? Uh-oh. You keep your whip away from me. But welcome anyway. Hi. Ventriloquist. He. I'm Benjamin Woodman. Left at home? Oh, okay. I thought you took it with you everywhere. How are you doing today? Merry Christmas. Your last name is Woodman? Yes, that's right. But everyone calls me Ben. Ah, yes. That's your alias, right? I believe they call it a stage name. What happened? Excuse me, Ben. Yes? You mean me? About the murder. I'd like to talk to you about the details if I may. Really? I'm just a regular, normal guy. I don't... No. This guy's so nervous. He's creeping me out. Nick, cheer up. Just try and smile. Would you mind telling us something about Max? Maximilian Galactica? Max? He's not very nice. Did you say that Max is not very nice? Oh, ow, my head hurts. Guys, I hope he's okay. It sounds like he just popped a gasket. Ben, so you're a ventriloquist? I am just a regular good guy. You already told us that you were a ventriloquist. Oh, yes. Nick, don't yell at him. You can't do that. I can't help it. He's making me nervous. Ben, would you mind showing me some of your skills as a ventriloquist? Oh, well, right now, no. He's contagious. Attorney badge. Do you mind taking a look at this? I guess we don't need to look at that after all. I'm gonna take a look at this. No good. Okay, that's not helpful. I don't think the contract's gonna help, but do it anyway, why not? I got nothing on that. Don't know anything about that either. Don't know anything about that. Do you know anything about anything? He knows nothing. I don't know who he is. He don't even know who he is. Hello, Kablamo! Congratulations, you're the big wiener. The 1 millionth visitor to the room of one Mr. Mo Curls, aka me. Earplugs, must find earplugs. To celebrate some momentous occasion, would you care for an organic grape? Just one. See my joke right there? Well, I'm giving you more than one. No. If it was funny, it is your duty as a human being to laugh. People who don't laugh are usually lancing. Catch my drift? Maya? This is like some Faustian nightmare. Come on, it was funny. Clowns are always funny in my book. That's kind of what I'm wondering. In my book, they're just funny looking. I'm sure you have great taste in clothes, girly. Look at that garb. You look just like Greta garb. Oh. Sorry, I'm going home. No, Nick, you can't. You know, I can excuse a bad joke or two. This stooge keeps laughing at his own jokes. That's what I object to. Okay, I get it. But you have to admit, he is kind of funny. No, I don't have to admit that because he isn't. Could you please tell us more about the Very Big Circus? It's a very big story. You sure you got that kind of time? And the hits just keep on coming. Sigh. The circus has been in business for 20 years. They all performed under the guidance of the ringmaster, Russell Berry. 20 years, wow. Working in the circus is never easy, especially nowadays. With movies, TV, and bowling, there's just too much competition. Bowling? But I love the circus. I love it too. That's why I've been here for 20 years. We work hard to keep the show running. No one sends in the clowns on us. Nick, he's made a joke. Laugh. Har, 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 har. Your master's a real big shot in the circus world. A real class act. Even when there were no customers, Russell would use his own money to pay me. Because he knew that I had family to care for. Well, I don't think clowns are supposed to be funny. You're not supposed to laugh with clowns. You're supposed to laugh at them. He was happy to take care of his employees. I see. Why did anyone do that to such a wonderful man? Mo. Wiggity, wiggity, wiggity. What? Oh. I'm sorry, Mo. Nick was born without a sense of humor. Don't worry about it. How can you fault someone for being born that way? Let's talk about the murder. Let's see. It must have taken place around 10 p.m. last night. At the rehearsal was finished, I was tuckered out, so I came back here. Went to bed, that's when I caught a peek of it. Caught a peek? Of the crime. Just we suspected. This guy's the eyewitness to the crime. The master was truly ahead of his time. He'd always add new elements to the show. New elements? When you've been a performer for a long time, your act starts getting a bit stale. I realize that even my act can get a bit long in the tooth. Sometimes my jokes can be a bit, old-fashioned. A bit long in the tooth? That make-believer thing takes things too far. Make-believer? The magician, the one that thinks he's all high and mighty. And the gall to say to me, you're one of those funny types, right? What does he mean, one of those? Well, the joke's on him now. On him. Yep, he got on everyone's nerves. Day of the murder? Go ahead. Nope, no way. Just forget I said anything. Please don't hide something about Max. You say you saw the crime? Do you mind telling me what you saw? Well, the police told me that I can't share my story with others. Don't say a word, pal. I'm just gonna have to let these lips stay zipped. That's not fair. I guess you're right. They're gonna tell you a few details. But only if you can get all stiff lips here to make with the funny. Stiff lips? Wait, do you mean me? Nick, you can do it! It's him. What's the matter? Just getting ready. Okay? Do you know why I, Phoenix Wright, am a great lawyer? Because I'm right all the time. At least his expectations are low. I wouldn't let him quit his day job. Yeesh, cut a guy some slack. At least it was funnier than Chuckles over here. Wasn't the greatest joke I've heard. But you did try, so I'll tell you what I saw. At least you made an effort. I'm sorry he's incapable of being funny, Mo. Alright, that night, once I had tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It's incredibly loud. It's like a giant thump. Once I heard it, I jumped out of bed. That's when I saw... Without question, without a doubt, it was that magician. That's the view you saw? That's all I saw. But it just proves how terrible that man actually is. Here's more about Maxine's letting on. Huh. If he thinks he can kill the ringmaster, it's only just that he should die too. Mo! Sorry, I crossed the line, but he truly is a disgusting human being. Why do you hate him so much? Let me tell you this one story. The morning before the murder, something terrible happened. Max clunked Ben right over the head as hard as he could. Ben? The ventriloquist with the speech impediment? You should go to the cafeteria and investigate for yourselves. Cafeteria? Say there's gotta be something interesting there. Ah, yes. The very big circus is very big, isn't it? You should always carry a map with you to get around. Oh, thank you. This is an atlas. Oh, I killed myself, really. I'm dying here. Coronary. Now he's just laughing to hear his own voice. Circus map added to the court record. Alright, I think we're done here. Alright, we don't need to do anything here. Okay, so we can get there from the big top, I guess. Alright, cafeteria. They're not doing a good job keeping the cafeteria clean. Look at the walls. Ew, this place is gross. This is because of last night. They didn't have time to clean up after dinner because they were eating dinner at like 10 p.m.? That reminds me, what was it Mo said? He said that yesterday morning Max clunked Ben over the head here. He also said that there's gotta be something interesting in there. Nick, what's gotta be interesting? Don't ask. Oof. Let's look at that. This is strange. There's nothing on top of the stand. Look here. Max written on it, so it must be his VIP table. Is it a bit small to be a VIP table? We won't be putting a 10-course meal in this. Hydrate, you got it. Hi, brownies. Merry Christmas. One can still eat hamburgers, right? Bulletin board for bulletins. Looks like there's any useful clues posted here. Hi, brownies. Bye, brownies. I'll be stopping by. Merry Christmas. It's good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Or maybe we should leave a juicy tidbit for someone to read. Juicy? You know, like a fake clue. Maybe something like, message from the killer. Give it up, Maya. You know Gumshoe would take it all seriously. Looks like they left exactly as it was on the night of the murder. They didn't seem to be too worried about cleaning up the dishes, did they? Look at all these dishes make me hungry. Let's go get a burger at the snack stand outside. Once we're finished with the case. Alright, let's get this over with, Nick. Here we go. Whoa! Where's your mute button when you need it? What's this? Must be a juice bottle or something. Watch out, Nick. There's broken glass all over the floor. A broken bottle just lying in the middle of the floor. Do you think it means anything? There's gotta be something interesting there. Huh? Looks like we're gonna have to go back and meet with him. Him? Kitchen's over here. Everyone must have taken turns cooking. There's a duty list posted here. I wouldn't mind trying my hand at cooking for this many people. Nice killer hamburger. You'd try it, wouldn't you? There's a TV up there. Keep our cafeteria clean. Doesn't seem like anyone ever read the sign, huh? Maybe to make it easier to understand. Clean it or die. Well, that would definitely make them clean up. Alright, let's go talk to Ben again. Would you mind taking a look at this? Really? I hit the wrong button. Maybe he's not the one we need to talk to. What do you think about this? Anything come to mind? Ah, you want some advice on developing as a comedian, right? I see. Well, this is what you do. You tell a joke. Uh-oh. Jerry was wearing... Crap. I think there's enough advice now. Nick, do you need good advice? Don't be so close-minded. The uppity faker's uppity top hat. They found that at the scene of the crime, didn't they? That's what I've been told. Unbelievable. That jerk killed the ringmaster. Maybe it's a shame what happened to the ringmaster. Humble? Seems like the ringmaster was truly a great man. His friends with Russell said even before the circus began. He was so selfless, he always thought about others before thinking of himself. I found a way to return the favor. He always took such good care of me. Wish I would have thanked him more than I did. Ah, Ben. How's he doing? He's a ventriloquist, isn't he? That's right. Boy, was I surprised when they told me his secret. He has a second mouth where his belly button should be. Ah, aha, 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 aha. Ah. They wouldn't tell me a single thing about the murder. That's a simple problem. Solve. He won't talk if he doesn't have his puppet, Trilo. Trilo? If Ben doesn't have his ventriloquist puppet, you'll barely get a word out of him. Really? Master and puppet. So I gotta find the puppet. Where is the puppet? Oh, did I never look around? I never looked around here. The only place the snow has been spun. Murderer was sloppy, leaving all these prints all over. No. We're the ones who left the prints. Investigation can be a messy thing sometimes. What? I also slipped and fell in that spot over there. The other detectives all got a good laugh when the prosecutor whipped me. Thank God there's all the snow around to bring down the swelling. It's great to know that the police aren't worried about preserving the evidence. This year, I finally won an air conditioner. What? You didn't have an air conditioner? Did you ride your Triceratops to work too? What do you mean you won an air conditioner? You didn't buy it? I can't afford one of those things. I got lucky and won it as a door prize at the annual police Christmas party. They really pay you peanuts, don't they? Peanuts? I don't even get paid enough for peanut butter, let alone peanuts. That's a good line. The safety lights around the circus are kept on all night long. So they should have been on at the time of the murder. So you're saying the murder took place in the light. How strange. How strange indeed. There's some evidence under the tarp over there. Hey, watch it, pal. Here's behind that tarp. Ah! Oh, gotcha. I was just kidding. Grr. Ho, 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 ho. Very Christmassy. Alright, that didn't really get us anywhere. Nothing new. Nice, was that Ben? Oh, that guy. His name's Ben, right? Huh? You don't know him? I don't know, he didn't really catch my eye. He's friends with Trilo, right? Wait, we're the ones asking the question out here. It's Mo, he's such a funny clown. He's been a good friend of my dad for a really long time. Is he friends with the ringmaster? I'd always said, when it comes to who I can entrust the circus to, it's definitely Mo. Yep, that clown is one lovable stooge. You think so, Nick? No comment. Yeah, they said last, in one of the trials that if they cut his salary anymore, they might as well fire him. I don't see a puppet anywhere. They're just all over the place. Must have been too bad to clean up last night. You know, I can't stand a mess, Nick. I think you and I should clean this place up for them. Why do we have to clean it out? One, because I hate dirty cafeterias. Two, because one bears repeating. But this is a crime scene. We can't clean it up. We have to preserve that for evidence. You know, I really hate dirty cafeterias. As much as I hate cleaning dirty cafeterias. I thought for a second this was a wand, but it's just a chair turned over. Chair's been knocked over. So it looks like someone knocked over in a struggle or used it for self-defense. Maybe Regent just likes to eat his dinner in the cafeteria. There's something missing. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Unless we find the puppet somewhere. Take a look at my desk. Aren't I the most truest clown you've ever seen? Every free moment I have, I spend studying or reading. Classic pull my finger or clown car maintenance and repair. I mentioned the best of Jean-Luc Leduc's Guide to Obnoxious French Heroes. They all seem to cover rather basic topics, though. Maybe he's just trying to cover all his bases. Exactly, I want to be a Renaissance clown. Too bad he didn't buy How to Be a Funny Clown. That's kind of way to take our work seriously. Gotta hone my craft day and night with the latest in gesture technology. Unicycles, trampolines, bouncing balls, accordions. It's like you put quite a bit of wear and tear on that equipment. Well, the thing of my act as a clown is, how many ways can a fat, funny guy fall down? I don't care what I break or how I break it, as long as it ends with me on my bum. Aha, 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 aha. What's with the carrots? Carrots are one of my trademark crops. Yep, I saw you use them. You must believe in a carrot and no stick approach. You put the carrot out in the front for motivation. The biggest trick is gauging what flavor you want each day. Exactly. You're really paying attention, weren't you? You know, I eat about 5 of those carrots every single day. If you eat that many, you gotta change up the taste every now and again. I understand neither that, nor do I ever want to. Awfully snazzy these costumes. Did you just use the word snazzy in a sentence? I sure did. These are haute couture from the best international clown designers. At least, that's what they said on the TV shopping channel I use. Like having a big collection so I can match my costume to my mood. And my carrot. You know, I only own one t-shirt. The rest are all clown costumes. Snazzy dresser? More like spazzy dresser if you ask me. Yeah, let's find out what happened here. There's a hole in the ceiling. Why is there a hole in the ceiling? Well, I was riding a pogo stick, and I guess I just overdid it a little. When I say, sometimes things get a bit crazy in one's college days. Huh? Maybe we don't have it here. Maybe we have to go back to somewhere else. Anything new here? There he is. Okay, so... Oh, it's my two sweeties. Welcome to the detention center. Did you just call me his sweetie again? What's on today's agenda? What can I help you with? I gathered quite a few clues. Wonderfully fantabuloso. I mean, fabulous. That's why I came to meet with you again. Well, what's wrong? Quit making such a scary face. Okay, Max, let's make this absolutely fabulous. We heard a lot about you at the circus, Max. I am speaking for those dinosaurs. How are those Jurassic geriatrics? Max, you aren't very popular with the other performers, are you? Yes, sweetie. That's what they call jealousy. Jealousy. They're absolutely jealous of my absolutely fabulous self. People who really understand can see the obvious differences between us. People who really understand. Princess, my sweetie pie. Huh. Regina understands him, huh? I bet I'm getting married to her. She is truly my sweetie pie princess. Wow, that's so cool. It's already in the works. Oh? That's strange. Regina never said anything about actually marrying this joker. You met with the ringmaster on the night of murder. Yes, I was with him around 10 p.m. once I was done with practice. I went to his room right after we finished. Found the ringmaster's body in the closet in front of the lodging house. Yeah, I heard about that. He needed to step out for a bit, so I waited in his room for him to return. Huh? Sorry, Max. I have something I must attend to right now. Do you mind waiting for me right here? It's pretty cold outside. Where's your coat? That's alright. I'll be right back. It should only take about 10 minutes. And then, I waited for him, but he never came back. Did he go to the plaza where the body was discovered? Possibly. Snow had tapered off a bit, but it was still very cold outside. I have no idea what he went off to do. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Take that! Alright, let's see. Let's take a shot at this. Last night, you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such. Exactly. We reached an agreement about my salary for my 6-month-old contract. Is the truth the whole truth? What do you mean? You just went out to his office to negotiate your new salary? I hate lies. I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Any proof? Take that! That's... It was on the table in the ringmaster's room. You weren't lying when you said you received quite a raise. Is there a problem with being well compensated? Not with the conversation, just with the date. This is dated a week ago. He's doing the trick again, with the 5 of spades. Max, you finished your contract negotiations a week ago. Fabulous. Alright, I'll tell you the truth. That night, their master called me to his room. He called you? Why did he do that? Sorry, sweetie, that's private. Your master called him. I wonder if there's some sort of problem. Max, perhaps you could share with me what you two spoke about? Well, not if I don't have to. Isn't this why the ringmaster called you to his room that night? Take that! Isn't this why you were called to the ringmaster's room that night? Where did you get that? Cafeteria, but you already knew that, didn't you? Of course. Okay, 2 down. It fell and broke on the floor. He's still hiding something else. Max, what is it, my sweetie? Didn't fall and break on the floor. Use this bottle to... Take that! Ben. You nailed him over the head with this bottle, didn't you? And that's why you got called to the ringmaster's room that night. Fabulous. You might as well be a magician. Alright, we got that. Okay. We did good. Unlock successful. No fails. We got a full health still. The truth is, yesterday morning during breakfast, we had a run-in. You mean you had a fight with Ben the ventriloquist? You can put it that way. Why did you fight with him? Ben seems like such a quiet man. We thought about my sweetie pie. You mean Regina? The ill-bred creep told my sweetie pie princess that he was in love with her. Would you put up with that? Ill-bred, are you talking about the same Ben? Told her he was in love with her. Are you sure this is Ben we're talking about? All I can say is that he made me mad, and I had to tap him on his hard head. That's when the ringmaster called me, and I realized it was my chance. Your chance? That's when I went to his room, and I laid it all out on the table. I asked him to let me marry my sweetie pie. What? The master told me that it sounds good to me. That's why my sweetie pie is my sweetie pie. And no one else's. I see. Since Ben was causing me so much trouble, I realized I had to shut him up. Shut him up? What do you mean by shut him up? You don't know, do you, my sweeties? Trilo can't say a word. Not without Ben. Trilo? The puppet. The ventriloquist puppet. His real name is Triloquist. Triloquist. Ventriloquist. But a puppet doesn't talk. I know, that's why I hid it. The police came and took me away, of course. The puppet started flapping off at the balsa. I'd be screwed. That's the type of wood. Balsa wood. You hit him? You mean the ventriloquist puppet? You are so smart, sweetie. Where did you hide him? What? Sweetie, you aren't thinking of trying to add him to my defense, are you? Well, Ben does seem awfully lonely without his puppet. Fabulous. I should have taught him a lesson. Okay, I had Trilo in the ringmaster's room. You don't mind going there and getting Trilo for me, do you, my sweets? No problem at all. No problem at all. No, thank you, Max. You know, I can't stand to see my sweeties in a jam. And don't go hiding puppets. Alright, let's go back to the circus. Again. Huh? Ben's not here anymore. Yeah, I wanted to ask him something. Hold on, he's probably in the tent. Alright, I'm gonna go brush my tail real quick. I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I'll unlock unlock the thing. Boom. 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 And boom. Let's go into the big top. What do you think, Nick? I wonder if we've been making any progress. Don't be so negative. Of course we're making progress. But everyone loved the Ringmaster. And there's no sign of footprints on the scene. There's still a lot of mysteries left to be solved. Of course, and now Regina isn't here. Let's see how that's related. Let's go to the Ringmaster's room. It looks the same as always, a great big mess. Considering how messy it is, I bet they wouldn't notice if another poster went missing. Will you just stop it, you poster pilferer? I'm just kidding. You know, I already got one of those posters. I mean, stole one of those posters. Yeah, let's focus on what Max told us. He said that he hid Trilo somewhere in this room. Trilo, oh, the ventriloquist puppet. Nick, look at all the cute trophies. Indeed, just look at all the awards the circus has won. Like, all county quiz champions. Ringmaster Association's mini golf master, beer belly balloon bounce champ, pet grooming Grand Prix. Wow. The Ringmaster was multi-talented in ways I could never have imagined. There's something shoved under the bookshelf. That's Trilo, that's Ben's puppet. I think you're right, we'll give it back to him later. Okay, we got that. Ah! I've been hit! Why do I have to carry this thing? Alright, let's see if we can go find Ben. Anything in the cafeteria? Oh, hey, Ben. Hello. Hello to you, too. It's awfully cold today, don't you agree? Yeah, I do indeed. Don't you think it's cold, Nick? I don't see how talking about the weather is helping our case. Give me this puppet. Ah, Ben, this is yours, isn't it? Yes, that's mine. Here you go. See the quest returned to Ben. Alright, Maya, let's get going. Good time, isn't it? See you around, Ben. Oh, okay. So, Nick, where are we going next? Let's see. Maybe to go talk to the clown. Hey, wait. Who said that? What are you looking at? I'm right here, you blind wench. What's your problem anyway? Don't you know how to properly greet someone? Is that you, Ben? No. No, I would never. It was me. Yeah, me, down here. You're Trilo? That's Mr. Quist to you, sir. There's some manners before you just blurt out my name. Now try speaking to me again, but this time with some proper respect. Not again, sigh. Mr. Quist, is that better? Now look at me when I'm talking to you, you 8-bit excuse for an attorney. Trilo, we talked about insulting people, you promised. He was mocking me, not being mean to bullies was not included in the deal. I'm sorry, Trilo. Nick, what just happened? You're still a puppet, right? Hey, who do you think you are calling me a puppet? Tell us what you know about the murder. You talking to me? I said you talking to me? Don't look at me. Him when you're talking to me. Trilo Quist. You behave, young man. Shut up, Woody. What murder are you talking about? You mean the one with the old man? I guess so. They didn't make such a fuss about things. The old mutt paid us all peanuts. Trilo, you can't say things like that. I didn't raise you to be that kind of puppet. Don't you have nerve pills or something to take right now? These two are really an odd couple, aren't they, Nick? Okay, I'll talk. You guys got clobbered over the head. Look that off for you. The pay sucks, the clown sucks, and my partner has his hand in my pants. Your partner? You mean Ben? Yeah, the creepy old guy who never finds it in himself to leave me alone. Tell him to back off from me, will you? He's just another one of the dorks around here. Oh, my. That'll be fair. In a cesspool of human garbage, masquerading as performers, I found my Madonna. Your Madonna? Regina, my lovely Regina. She is stunning, right, Ben? Well, I'm not sure if I would go that far. I have to excuse him. He does not understand what he speaks. I, on the other hand, am a appreciator of true beauty, hence why I shall marry her. Marry? You're going to marry Regina? That's right. She doesn't quite realize the joy that awaits her, does she? I think I'm beginning to see why she seemed troubled. Well, I don't care. It's my choice, not hers. We're getting hitched. I know you think that, but what? I gave her a special gift. I gave her the wonderful gift of song. You gave her a song? Well, I'm a round tenor. You'd be happy to know that I've decided to grace you with one of my songs. Me, 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 me. I want you to touch me. I want you to kiss me. I want you to... This is private. I'm kind of glad that kind of cut off there. The melody's pretty good. Those lyrics, I think they need a little work. Who asked you? I'm the artist here. The mask got knocked upside down, upside his cheap head by that flying fraud. In Max Galactica? Why do you say that? Trilo, straighten up. Don't accuse people like that. Straighten up. I'm made of wood. Besides, you were there. You know what happened. You were there. Hey, if you're that interested, now I'll let you in on the facts. Thanks. Now that Trilo's here. Does that mean you can talk normally now? Hey, buttface. Ah! You know what you're looking forward to tomorrow, aren't you, Mr. Aimless Chaser? You know, it's time to get rid of that pesky magician once and for all. Trilo? Enough jibba-jabba. Let's get to court already. Hey, wait a second. Nick, what's going on? He's a witness for tomorrow's trial. What in the world happened with Ben and Trilo? Quite a pair of those two. What did that puppet see anyway? Oh. Oh no, now what? Ooh. Yow! Did he steal my attorney badge? Hey, welcome back, Nick. That monkey. My badge! The monkey stole it. What? Hey. Mr. Attorney, that face was so cute. He looks so completely dumbfounded. Regina! You, that monkey. Hey, no need to get angry, okay? But, my attorney's badge. Don't worry, I'll help you out. Okay, if you say so. If I don't get my badge back, how can I flash it? By the way, the monkey's name is Money. Money the monkey. His name is Monkey? Money? The monkey. It's called Money, yes. Well, the rich ape just stole my attorney's badge. Mind if I get that back? That's what I can do. Even I have money problems. Whenever Money sees something shiny, he takes it back home. Haha, that's pretty funny. Well, I guess I'll just have to find out where Money disappeared to. I think that's your best bet. You should probably ask Uncle Mo. He might know. Huh? You don't know? Well, Money is exactly someone I'm on friendly terms with. What? He's not really the kind of animal I work with, even if he does need taming. Oh, I see. Go to Mo's. I guess it's time to revisit that kooky clown. Do you mind telling us a bit about Ben? Ben, you mean the guy that is always hanging around with Trilo? What do you mean, hanging around? Well, he was there when Trilo told me that he was in love with me. Trilo told you he was in love with you? Yes, he did. Kinda cute, don't you think? He's so smart and he's such a wonderful singer. I love him. But, what about Ben? What about Ben? He's got nothing to do with me loving Trilo. I can stand through the hourglass. So were the days of the circus. Regina, you were proposed to, weren't you? Proposed to? Nope. That won't be for a while. Huh? Really? That's strange, isn't it, Nick? Yeah. Max and Trilo both said otherwise. They said they asked for her hand in marriage. But Max only talked to the ringmaster about it. Forgot about that. He asked the ringmaster for her hand, not Regina directly. I guess Trilo hasn't asked her directly yet. What? You want to propose to me? I'm so confused. How about you, Maya? What? Who do you think I should go for, Max or Trilo? Wait, you do realize that Trilo is a puppet. I don't care that he's a bit stiff. Oh boy. Alright, let's go talk to, the clown. Oh, something new here. Huh? Detective Gumshoe took off already. Yeah, probably because we ditched him earlier. Maybe the other cops got lonely and headed back to the precinct. Is there anything new here? The master's body was found here. Rather, the way he fell over made him look like he was carrying a wooden box. What in the world really happened here? The condenser for the air conditioner. It hasn't been used in a while. What? How did you figure that out? You're not making things up now, are you? Well, I mean, it's winter. Winter horse is easy to figure out. It was snowing before the murder, right? Well, look at the condenser. The snow is still piled on top of it. Oh, Nick, I'm impressed. Maybe you should be a PI instead of an attorney. Something's covered up by this tarp. An old sign, perhaps. Nick, look out. I have a killer trapped behind that tarp. What? That wasn't funny? You know, it wouldn't have hurt you to look even a little bit surprised. Oh, she didn't notice that I was too scared to talk. Safety light was on at the time of the murder, wasn't it? That's what they say. There were performers in the lodging house, so it makes sense that it was on. However, the killer's worried someone would spot them during the crime. Alright, well, I think that's everything here. Alright, back to Mo. Oh my, visit Mr. Wright all the time. Ugh. It's all right to be wrong every now and again, right? See, Nick, it just took a while for the joke to find its audience. Sigh. What can I do for you? Do you remember a good joke you want to tell me? Hold the chair, maybe just pull my finger and let me have it. We're going to get the same sound effect either way, aren't we? How'd you know I put a whoopee cushion on the chair? You really know what it takes to be a clown, don't you? Aha, 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 aha. So, about Regina. Regina's such a pure, innocent child. She's such a cutie, too. She was born and raised in a circus, you know. That means she doesn't really know much about the world outside the big top. Sounds like Pearly. I was about thinking that myself. For her, every child's dream is the circus. Every child's dream of the circus is her everyday reality. She lives in a dream world. She sees dancing wild animals, men flying in the air, and one very funny clown every day. Funny thing is, because that all seems normal to her because it's her everyday life. That explains why she thinks she can marry a ventriloquist puppet. That's if her reality is a good thing or a bad thing, though. The clown sees life simply, without complications. Have you ever heard of a monkey named Money? Ah, yes, Money. He stole my attorney's badge. Well, Money does love shiny objects. Makes sense that he'd swipe your badge. In no circumstances can you chase after him. Eh? Why's that? Oh, I know. You don't get involved in any monkey business, right? Exactly! Bravo, bravo! Enough joking around, though. Money isn't considered a member of Regina's family. And who does he belong to? I'll be happy to take you to where his owner is staying. You mean right now? Of course. Shall we go? Oh, should we go with him now? Wait a while. Let's go. Acro's room. Huff, huff. This is it. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? I can't breathe. Don't be such a wimp. You only had to climb 2 flights of stairs. Pant, pant. Anyways, this is the place. Acro's room. Acro. He's an acrobat. It seems like he's not around today. Yeah, that's a big pile of junk over in the corner. I don't think it'd be wrong to assume that Phoenix's stuff is over here, too. Just be careful to make sure you've got the right stuff. Thanks, Mo. See you later. Monkey takes care of Acro. Habitually gathers all sorts of shiny objects. Holy cow! There's a fork and a mirror. Everything's shiny. Even a really cheap-looking knockoff wristwatch. Look at this. It's a trophy and it's really heavy. Nick, I found it. Your badge. It's right here. Here's badge. Return to the rifle spot on lapel. Thanks. You really saved me, huh? What's the matter? Did you find something? Yeah, check this out. It's a ring. There's something engraved on it. From T to R. We don't get to look at anything else in the room? I guess we don't... Oh, wait. We're still here. Well, I think it's about time to wrap up our investigation. Think we'll win in court tomorrow? Who knows? Even I can't imagine what kind of testimony will come out tomorrow. Guessing Mo will be a witness in court tomorrow. Mo and maybe the puppet. Don't worry, Nick. No matter what, we still got a magician on our side. That's good, because we might need some magic tomorrow. So we don't get to investigate. Okay. I guess we should have looked at some other stuff. Oh well. I say we've got a bit more time. I don't know if we're going to make it through the whole trial, because it's getting late. I do have work tomorrow, unfortunately. But we'll go as long as we can. It is Christmas after all. Good morning, Max. Max. Milk. What? If I don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage, I just can't function, sweetie. Stage? Don't worry. There won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down. I guess. Nick, Max is really nervous. That's understandable. Hey, my sweeties! Well, what? You don't think I should fly, do you? huh? You know, you gotta make a good first impression. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little. No. We can't be having you flying around the courtroom. This wouldn't be right. Imagine if you hit someone. Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says and everything will be okay. Oh, sweetie. What is it this time, Max? Why don't you try flying into the courtroom? I can see it now, the dashing young lawyer flying fabulously in from above. One glimpse of that, and everyone in the room will be on your side. Max, really, no one needs to fly today. Nick, what's with that look in your eyes? I like the sound of that dashing young lawyer flying fabulously. Can he actually fly? Because if he can't fly, like if he tried to fly and failed, wouldn't that kind of prove that he couldn't have done it? And now the case of one... What? Your Honor, get on with it! Oh, sorry. I just realized the defendant's name is Billy Bob Johns. Try to fly and show you? I can't fly. I'm a fox. So, well, isn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica? Hey, you should fly. Maybe you're a flying squirrel. Yes, Your Honor. He doesn't often go by that name. You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if we called the defendant Maximilian Galactica. Sounds more friendly. What if that is to our advantage? Miss Von Karma, your opening statement, if you please. I hope you didn't bother thinking you'd win this one, Mr. Phoenix Wright. That spirit channeling trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy. It did not count, do you hear me? She must still be upset about what happened last time. You have no chance. Zero. Zilch. Nada. I'm not losing this case. Why, you ask because it is not in the nature of Von Karma to lose at anything. I guess being born with his name Von Karma is a free pass to be arrogant and annoying. Seems that way. Watch and learn, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'll show you the textbook procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are. Me? Guilty? What are you talking about? It will be my ultimate revenge. It's not like it'll bring your dad back. There, opening statement, complete. Now let's hurry up and wrap up this waste of time. She didn't say anything useful. Very well, you may call your first witness, Miss Von Karma. Detective Dick Gumshoe, get up there, now. She did have her whip. Sorry to keep you from work, as I'm sure you need every penny you can earn, Detective. Don't mention it. It's no trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this. Also, doesn't he get paid on the stand? Because he's technically working right now. This is part of his job. Very well. I'd like you to begin by shedding light on the events in question. At your service, sir. All right, Detective. You may proceed with your testimony. The night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out. All the circus performers were gathered in the big top to practice their routines. Practice session broke up around 10 p.m. Murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m. The victim was found bent over a wooden box dead as a doornail. The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped a vertebrae in his neck. I see. He's beaten to death. Here's the autopsy report for the victim. Court accepts this in evidence. Can I look at it? Blunt object. Where's the report? Time of death 10:15. I can check this. Is there anything else I can check? Well, that's nice. It's got the hat, the roses, the cape. Picture of the crime scene. Okay, I think I'm good. Let's continue. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Night of the crime, snow is falling until 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out. Ask you about the snow. It's nearly a blizzard up until the time of the crime. Did it pile up? It wasn't such a big deal. Maybe about an inch and a half was on the ground. Snow froze in place and stayed on the ground till the next day. So let me see. There's got to be more than to this. Eh? What's the matter, Nick? Let me take a look at the court record. Gumshoe, what were the members of the circus doing the night of the crime? Court record. What were the members of the circus doing on the night of the crime? All the circus performers were gathered in the big top to practice their routines. You say all the circus performers, who do you mean? Everyone but the dancers and the staff were there. Regina the Animal Tamer, Mo the Clown, Ben the Ventriloquist, and of course the defendant, Maximilian Galactica, and his victim, the Ringmaster. Almost forgot, Regent the Tiger was there as well. Grasser, what about the circus monkey? When I was investigating yesterday, we happened to stash my wristwatch. Detective, you are welcome to file a police report after these proceedings. Practice session broke up around 10 p.m. After practice was over, where did everyone head off to? He was playing with the Regent while Mo went back to his room, tired from work. Ben the Ventriloquist went to his front gate, absorbed in his own world. Ringmaster and Max went off to the Ringmaster's room to talk privately. Talk privately, huh? That's awfully suspicious. You wouldn't happen to know what they were talking about, would you? Seems they were negotiating Max's salary. So Max asked her for Regina's hand in marriage. Murder itself took place at the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m. I'd like you to be a bit more specific about the events at 10:15 p.m. Okay. Not a problem, pal. We got a witness that saw everything. It's totally meaningless. Time to move on. Alright, we'll just have to revisit that testimony later. Ted Gumshoe, would you mind telling us how the victim met his end? He was found bent over a wooden box dead as a doornail. Wooden box. That's right. The victim must be carrying the wooden box when he was killed. Carrying the box, huh? It's a rather strange wooden box, Your Honor. What do you mean? Well, it was much heavier than it looked, not to mention it was locked. Locked, you say? Maybe the only chance I may have to ask some questions. That's about the contents. Do you mind telling us what was inside that box? Well, when we found that box, it was locked tighter than Fort Knox. So took it back to the station and cracked it open. All was inside was this little bottle. Bottle? What is that, Detective? Exactly what it looks like. Your Honor, it's a condiment bottle. What's inside the bottle? It's filled with pepper. Pepper? Why in the world was it locked in that big box? So one little bottle in that huge box? What if that has some sort of special meaning? Small seasoning bottle. Cause death is blunt force trauma that snapped the vertebrae in his neck. According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct? You've done your homework, pal. You haven't found the murder weapon yet, have you? There's a searching for it as we speak. My theory is it's something the perpetrator ran off with. You think so, especially since you didn't find it at the scene. No. I bet he made it disappear with magic. Oh. Well, I think we have a good feel for the details of the event now. I guess that's all we're going to get out of this Gumshoes in this case. All we get out of him is that little bottle of pepper. Now that we have wrapped up the detective, I'd like to call my next witness. Eh? I'm not even off the stand yet. Obviously, that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint. I don't know, but wrapped up has such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy. Thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. You may step down. Ms. Von Karma, our next witness. Oh, on a random note, I was once called to jury duty. And, but I'd already moved. So I went to the jury duty. And I waited in court, just chilling. And, they called me and asked, why I couldn't be a juror. And I was like, I don't live in this county anymore. And they just nodded at me. And I didn't know what to do. I'd never done it before. So I'm just kind of standing there like an idiot. And, the bailiff opened the door. I was like, oh, they want me to leave. And so I left, and that was my jury duty. It's the only time I've ever been in court. And it was a big case, too. It was a murder case. But I was not selected because I was not in the county. And you have to be in the county to you're called for jury duty. I'd like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand. She's talking about Ben the ventriloquist. I wonder if Trilo will show up on the stand as well. Yep. Please state your name and occupation for the record. My full name is Trilo Quist. I am employed as an operatic tenor. Excuse me. Witness called to the stand was one Mr. Benjamin Woodman, ventriloquist. That robe must be cutting off your circulation. I said that I was a singer. Maybe you don't believe me. Fine. I'll grace you with a song. Me. The world of the law, exciting and daring, guilt or innocence, decided by a judge dressed like a woman. Well, what do you think? Had a good rhythm. It's just the lyrics, they leave something to be desired, so to speak. Trilo, you know better than to insult a judge. Shut up, just look at your nose. You would think you'd have the sense to fix it. It's so ugly I want to punch you in the face on the off chance swelling would help. Your nose is the reason you'll never be an A-lister star. Players must really enjoy saying everything that flashed into their minds. What's going on here? Order, order. I demand to know who the witness is. Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Trilo handle this. Not worried about you. Ouch! You don't get anywhere trying to figure out this witness. Now let's proceed. Once practice was over, I left the tent with the stooge, clown. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. As I saw Max headed toward the scene of the crime. He was the only one headed that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took the magic boy away. You saw Maximilian Galactica headed toward the scenes. You sure of that? Without a doubt, he had on his silk hat, cloak, and the dumb white roses on his chest. How can you mistake someone with that crazy get-up and his nose stuck up so high? That's enough. I think we all get the picture. One thing, you said you ditched the clown. That's right, dress boy. Since you weren't with him, couldn't that mean the clown come into the crime? He's got a point. What a shame. It was a nice theory, but the clown can't be the culprit. Why's that? Here's the absolute proof. A silk hat? This was found at the scene of the crime. It belongs to the defendant. Ah. Without question, he was wearing his signature hat during practice. If the clown was the murderer, there would be no reason for this hat to be at the scene. Well done, Miss Von Karma. Your prosecution skills are unrivaled. Well done. Thank you for stating the obvious. Mr. Phoenix Wright, what do you have to say? Okay, I guess she's been at the boss again today. Cross-examination. Once practice was over, I left the tent with the stooge. Clown. Clown, you talking about Mo? Of course I'm talking about that old fart. He's so pathetic, I can't stand him. So a little bit of exercise and his makeup is running all over the place. Once practice was over, he was 9/10 of the way to keeling over for good. Poor guy. We didn't have any choice, so Ben took him back to his room. When it comes to being a first-place loser, that guy's ahead of the pack. Then what happened? Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza entrance. Why the plaza entrance? Some thinking, of course. Wait, there were no tracks around. It's awfully cold out that night, especially with all that snow around. Wouldn't thinking your nice warm lodging house would have been a better idea? Sphinx right. I think you should leave the thinking to the witness. I'm a good thunker. At least my teachers always said I was. That's when I saw Max headed towards the scene of the crime. Are you sure it was really the Max Galactica? Of course I'm sure. How can you mistake someone wearing such a snobby three-piece get-up? Snobby three-piece get-up? The wax out of your ears. Large nowadays. You're like talking to a brick wall. Max's three-piece get-up. Geez, could you be any more dense? All together now. Silk hat, cloak, white roses. Thank you. I think you should put a little bit more effort into preparing your questions. He's the only one headed that way. How could that punk not be the killer? You saw Max, only Max, right, Trilo? That's right. That makes him the killer. So only one person headed that way that night. That makes quite a bit of sense. Makes Max one suspicious. Wait! What about the victim? One suspicious character. There's more to the story than meets the eye. There's a bit strange, don't you think? What's strange? That you only saw Max. Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well? What? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Who else do you suppose the witness could have seen? Alright, let's go to profiles. Victim! That's the victim. That's correct. If Trilo was at the entrance to the plaza, he should have seen the ringmaster as well. Aha! Obviously, the ringmaster arrived at the scene of the crime before the witness. Could have seen him. Anyone with sense could have figured that one out. What are you talking about? The ringmaster and Max went together to the ringmaster's room. Is that according to the defendant? A likely story. Maximilian Galactic was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room. Why was he, just as the witness stated, at the scene of the crime? Ah! I see. It seems that at this stage I have no reason to doubt the witness's testimony. There are clearly no conclusive contradictions. He's right. Brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now let's move along with the testimony. Taylor wouldn't happen to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he? Well, Max is part of that bitter love triangle with Regina. Which is probably why Max conked him over the head. Nick? Has it been the one who got knocked over the head? Yeah. I think so. I don't know anymore. Once practice over, I left the tent with the steward, clown. She got to the lodging house at just as much as pleasant. And towards the scene of the crime. It's the only one headed that way. How could the punk not be the killer? Around what time did the police arrive at the scene? I suppose that would have been around... Hey, what time was it? I think it was around, I'd say a bit after 10:30 p.m., I think. I was in at 10 p.m., so you hung around the lodging house the entire time? I guess that sounds about right. It's awfully cold. I can't believe you just stand outside in that weather. The truth is... You just shut up, you big-nosed dope. Why are you telling me anything extra? What makes you believe that you would just stand outside in that weather? Well, maybe you're waiting for someone. What? You said we're waiting for someone. Mr. Wright, we can all do without your offhanded theories. But this witness, he's cracked under pressure already. I'm onto something. Mr. Wright, who do you suppose the witness was waiting for on that cold night? Profiles. Well, if he was waiting outside in the cold, it was for one person. And one person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina. Wow! He exploded! I did not expect that coming. You're waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lodging house. Am I mistaken? Is this true? Well, you can't really ask me that question. Who cares who I was waiting for that night? What's important is what I saw, don't you forget it. Well, the puppet may be a bit stiff, but he's right. Eh? Alright. There's obviously a reason why this witness was there that night. He spent all that time waiting for Regina to arrive. Moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought. Ah! What did you just say? The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime. Ah! The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime. However, he did not see the victim on the way to his eventual demise. If you accept that, you must accept that there is a high likelihood that he could have missed someone other than Max going to the scene. There's absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer. I guess you got me. Alright. I'll spill the beans for real this time. It's true, I was waiting for Regina. Pain! Don't volunteer things. I guess Frosty found the secret. Mr. Quist, tell us the truth this time, and I mean the whole truth. Were you or were you not waiting for Regina at the entrance to the lodging house? I was. I was waiting to propose to her. You were what? Waiting to propose? What's the matter? You think that humans have a monopoly on marriage? The matter of puppet marriage is not under review in this case. You're the judge. Look at your horrible outfit. More pain. Oh, thanks to your bumbling, my perfect plan is not so perfect anymore. Now we have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet. Ow. Yep, it's very hard. Don't be so surprised I was going to propose to Regina. I even had something to give her. I kept it in my pocket, waiting for the chance to propose and give it to her. Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I still got it in my pocket. You're going to propose? You, a puppet? Don't be so obtuse. Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I can't love. I guess you're right. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I couldn't propose to her too. Exactly. His Honor's looking a little less than honorable right now. Okay, Mr. Wright, please continue with the cross-examination. Sigh. What's that sigh at the end? Alright. Let's get to the bottom of this. Don't be so surprised I was going to propose to Regina. By proposal, you mean proposing marriage, correct? To Regina? Of course, that's what I mean. What kind of stupid question is that? I'm going to propose that we become some sort of outlaw biker game together. Right, Ben? Yeah. Got it? That's the truth. I even had something to give her. What was exactly you were planning on giving her? You know exactly what I was going to give her, numbskull. The only thing I could find that could match Regina's beauty. Answer his question. What was it? You're gonna die when you hear this. It's an engagement ring. Engagement ring? Wow, those two are nearly fell out of their chairs. Strange Fright jokes is going too far. Have this to end right here. Resistance whip. Looks like it's about to lash out at almost anything. Even if that thing will probably shut someone up for a long time. Which one anyway? Maybe something of a joke, but this is a historic moment. First time that puppet is— Ow! Why did you cut this argument short? I'm going to have to agree with the defense here. Will the witness please revise their testimony? Specifically about the engagement ring, I like to stick to the facts, not sociology. Sure to enjoy sweating the details, especially for a man in a black bathrobe. I plan on giving an engagement ring to Regina. Engagement ring? Uh-huh. It's actually a diamond-shaped stone cut from glass. Even more brilliant than the real thing. I think Regina's going to love it. Just a ring. What's the matter, Nick? Well, there's got to be something I can catch upon. Got it in my pocket, waiting for the chance to give it to her. To propose and give it to her. Whose pocket was the ring in? Mine, of course. What a simple question. You gotta be kidding me. Think Ben could pull that off? I'm sorry. Really? You don't have to apologize for that. He's the one who should be apologizing. Really? Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her. So you went to the lodging house to give it to her. That's right. Tried to give it to her during practice so many times, but I lost count. But that ugly snob kept getting in my way. Ugly snob? Couldn't possibly talk about me, Maximilian Galactica. I'm gonna hold him. I'm gonna saw his wood block in half, and not with magic. I do have the ring. Yes. Well, they always say that love creates rivalries. What about this present? And I wasn't able to give it to her, so I still got it in my pocket. So you're still thinking of trying to give it to Regina? Of course I am. I spent 3 months' salary on this thing. I'm not going to give up that easily. I wonder how much he receives for appearing in the circus. Probably way more than he deserves. How about it, Nick? I think it's about time to unwrap this choice testimony. That's the spirit, Nick. Give him a heck. Just as that dazed, confused look again. Maybe you should get out more. Yeah, I know. Trio, do you mind if I show you something? What is it? What are you talking about? Uh-oh. Looks like they're going to double team me now. Do you recognize this ring? Ah, that's mine. Give it back. Thief! Thief! Didn't you just testify about this very object? I believe you said, in the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket? Why then do I have it right now? Right here. Arrgh! What's going on here? That's Ben, say something. Don't put me on the spot like that, Trilo. I found this in Money's room. Money's room? You mean the room they put money in, like a bank vault? Ah, that filthy monkey is gonna get what's coming down. Mr. Quest, I would prefer if you avoid slandering the innocent yachts in my court. Well, Your Honor, Money really is a monkey, in every sense of the word. Ah, I see. Well then. Money likes to go after the shiniest things that he can find and gather them up. Shiny things. Philo, when was this ring stolen from you? Well, I suppose it was that time. You know, that night. The night of the crime. What did you say? Details. I need more details. Well, it was stolen right after Max showed up in the plaza. Right about when you saw the defendant walk past, correct? I guess you might, be able to say that. The thing might have, well, it could have been taken around that time. Ah, yow! Is the monkey in the courtroom, or is this just a memory? I think it's just a memory, right? Ben, what's with you? Oh, whatever. It has nothing to do with anything, especially not who committed the murder. Not for you to decide what it has to do with what. Now, Trilo, back to the topic at hand. I haven't admitted a thing. Not I, Mr. Trilo Quist. What'd you do when the ring was taken, Trilo? You know exactly what I did. I chased that ring-snatching monkey money. But you weren't able to catch up with him, were you? It's all this slow loafy fool called Ben's fault. When he's fumbling his way through the snow, that dumb monkey was able to get away. It's indeed an incredible shame. Well, this does indeed prove one very important point. One important point? What point could that possibly be? Ben's testimony has a flaw. There's a huge contradiction in this witness's testimony. Contradiction? Mr. testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he didn't move from the entrance to the plaza. However, Mr. stated that he chased after Money the monkey. When the witness was off chasing Money, there was no one watching the plaza. What's the meaning of all this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Where are you going with this little theory of yours? I'm saying there is no possible way this witness saw the plaza the entire time. That's where I'm going with this little theory, which leads me to my next point. It's entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene. Interesting, Mr. Wright. Well, then tell me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Any proof that something slipped past the ventriloquist? Well, he obviously didn't see the victim, the ringmaster, arrive on the scene. However, it doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendant arrive. Witness is lying. He is blinded by his rivalry with Max. Well, the defense's argument does hold water. This witness does have a history of animosity toward the defendant. What? How dare you? I wouldn't lie just to get that dork face in trouble. He's not even worth it. I saw him, no doubt about it. I saw that worthless liar. Well, just for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly who you saw on that night. Huh, I've told you so many times, you think you know my story's not changing. You already changed your story, stick boy. And I'm sure it will change some more. Where there's one lie, are usually many more behind it. Exactly, Maya. That's why we have to keep after him. Yeah. I knew that I was waiting that night for Regina. That doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up after I'd been waiting there for about 5 minutes. So good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. As for sure it was him, I saw Maximilian Galactic at the scene. Nobody could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. That means that Money didn't show up until after you saw Max. That's right. Money ran up less than a minute after I saw Max. Yep, I'm good at that. I can't let you be saving, Frosty. Ow! Then Money snatched the ring and you went chasing after him. How long was it until you came back to where you were waiting? Well, let's see. I'd say about... So it's 5 minutes, I think. So the victim could have arrived on scene in that 5-minute stretch. Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination. I'll give you that I was waiting that night for Regina. So you're only concerned with waiting for Regina that night. That means you probably wouldn't have noticed if someone else showed up. Think about how many eyes I actually have. I got 4, you know. 4. F-O-U-R. Counting Ben, of course. That many eyes, do you really think something would have slipped by me? 4 eyes is an awful lot of attention directed at one area, I suppose. Yikes. Just even more dangerous to our case than Trilo. But that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. So you saw Max coming out of the big top that night. Of course that's where I saw him coming from. I was staring at the entrance to the tent the entire time. Makes sense, especially since he was waiting for Regina. He showed up after I'd been waiting there for about 5 minutes. About what time would you say these events took place? You're one of the dumbest people on the planet if you can't figure that out yourself. You already know the practice finished promptly at 10 p.m. You already know that I went to the lodging house right after practice. You I need your brain surgeon to know around what time it was I saw him. You had 10 more minutes. I'm sure you can do that. Now what time was it? Yeah, what time was it? Was it? Yow! I'm no good at this. Alright, it was 10:10 p.m. Oh yes, that sounds about right. Alright, because that's the time that I saw Max on the scene. And I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. So you testified that you said good evening to Max that night. You must enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions. Say good morning in the morning and good afternoon during the day, right? It's obvious that I'd say good night to someone at night. But Ben, you got something to say? Let me guess. That's not it, Trilo. You said good evening at night. Oh, I'm sorry, Trilo. Mr. Quest, I prefer if you kept your ventriloquist act outside of the courtroom. Impossible. The performer lives and breathes his performances. You should know better. There's gotta be something wrong with his testimony. I felt that was too obvious. I say, Ben's part of your little act is coming off a bit stale. Sure, a pro like you. Ow! You're trying to pass yourself as a professional performer, are you? You're so wrapped up in yourself, Mr. Phoenix, right? You should know better. Ow! Ow, ow, ow! That hurts! Should have set him straight. You may proceed with your testimony, witness. Max was sure it was him. I saw Maximum in Galactica at the scene. You're 100% sure, absolutely sure of what you just said. What's already? Jeez, I'm 100% absolutely sure. There's no way that he could be any more confident than that, right? There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those three ridiculous symbols. Those three ridiculous symbols, huh? My curiosity, exactly how many times did you ask that question by now? Ask again, I'll answer the chorus. Everyone together now. Steel Cat, Cloak, White Roses. Thank you very much. Maya, you didn't have to join in, did you? But it's fun shouting out with everyone else. There's be a hole in this testimony somewhere. Hey, do we have proof to make something stick? I'll give this a try, right, Nick? Got something that will prove useful. Okay, time to go to work. Just like you said good evening to Max that night. So I asked him incredibly obvious questions. Alright, let's see. That a bit strange to you? What do you mean? Well, if you hate Max so much, why don't you bother being nice to him? Strike you as somewhat strange. Why would I strike you as strange? Exactly. How is it strange to be cordial to one of your coworkers? Well, if it was simply just being cordial to a coworker, I would understand. Ow, that hurt. Maybe you should think of having some proof before your lips start flapping next time. Proves everything in this world. You should have learned that back in grade school. The reason that Trilo would ever say something nice to Max. How do I go about proving that with the evidence? Love means everything in this world, but I'm sure you already learned that one. I can give it a shot. Resume his testimony. I can present the bottle. Trilo, is it not true that you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder? A fight? A fight over Regina, to be exact. Wasn't that big of a deal? It's just an argument, a disagreement at most. Disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting clunked over the head. Ah! That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he? What? Is that an admission of assault and battery? Ouch! Before we handle that, we should wrap up the defendant's murder charge first. This is that on the day of the crime, the defendant and witness had a huge fight. There's absolutely no way they would have suddenly become cordial that evening. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on the stand. There's no way a puppet this lewd would just stand up and say good evening to his rival. Ah! Bonking! What did I do? I did good! Why did I get bonked? I was doing good. Wow. Are you saying this witness is lying? He's trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at this crime scene? I didn't tell a single lie. Honestly, That's enough from you, Mr. Quist. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Let's clarify this testimony for the court. Can you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night? Saw a different person. My belief that the witness did indeed see someone that night. Which is someone else. That's who he said good evening to. What kind of theory is that? Correct one. Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all. What? If he had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all. Which means there was only one proper answer. Because the witness saw that night was not Maximilian Galactica. That's why Trilo made the effort to greet whoever it was he saw that evening. Well, good evening, as he put it. What in the world, you... Easy with that whip! Could you just kind of explain who was saw that evening, then? Profiles. He saw the victim! Considering the ill temper of this witness, there's only one person he would greet. Must be Regina. It's Regina, right? She's so cute. No, Your Honor. It is not Regina. It was Regina Trilo had given her the engagement ring as a present. Oh, yeah, I suppose you've got a point there. It was Russell Berry, the victim himself, was it not? You're correct. It was indeed Russell Berry. First you saw that he was a victim, Ringmaster Russell Berry. That's why you greeted him, Trilo, isn't that correct? Go. Answer the question, Mr. Quist. Wah! Ah! Order, how do you respond to this? Wait a second. Well, at first I thought it was the old man. But once I got a better look at him, it was always Maximilian Galactica. I think it was high time that we clear the air about this question. Mr. Quist obviously witnessed a single person in the area of the pause that evening. The problem is identifying exactly who that person was. Was Maximilian Galactica, or was it Ringmaster Mr. Russell Berry? The prosecution argues that it was the defendant the witness saw that night. The witness has clearly stated that he saw the defendant's three symbols. Alright, this is getting old. Come on, man. You gotta remember them by now. Here we go again. Everyone, all together now. Ow! Yes, you know. The silk hat, cloak, and white roses. A silk hat, a cloak, anyone could wear them. They'd even look good on me. What's that? Well, the witness is illustrated repeatedly he saw Max's three symbols. However, how do you know it was Maximilian Galactica? It could have been someone else dressed up as him. Possibly even Russell Berry. What? Son Karma. Do you have clear evidence that the person the witness saw was the defendant? Well, If that's the case, then it's impossible for me to make a judgment at this point. Yes, I think we've finally won a point in this one. That's very unfortunate. Huh? You're just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What do you mean by that? You merely established one thing from this witness. Established that this witness saw one person in the plaza that night. I apologize to you on your effort, but... Who that person was can only be answered by the next witness. Huh? Your Honor, the prosecution will provide, beyond a shadow of doubt, an answer to that question and evidence that clearly establishes one thing. There's no one other than Maximilian Galactica responsible for this crime. Very well. The court will take a 10-minute recess. During that time, I'll request the prosecution prepare the next witness. The court is now in recess. Okay, that's actually perfect timing. It's getting late. So this is a good point to stop for the night. So I'm very happy with that. So we're at here. And now we're going to exit. Exit. Alright, we exit. Alright, so thank you all very much for joining me on this lovely Christmas Eve. We will not be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is... Game crashed. Okay. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We'll not be back tomorrow as... Tomorrow is... Thursday. No stream on Thursday. I'll be back on Friday. Hopefully, we'll be back on Friday morning at 9:30 a.m. the old time. I'm hoping I can get off Friday. We shall see. And we're playing some more Fashionably Fabulous Fox's Final Fantasy 14 Friday something. I don't know. So we're doing that on Friday. So I hope to see you guys here. I know the screen's kind of messed up right now, but so I appreciate all of you for joining me. And Merry Christmas, everyone. Hope to see you guys here on Friday. So good night, everyone. Oh, and if you just want more Ace Attorney, we'll be continuing with Ace Attorney on Monday. Monday, 6:30 p.m. Roughly the time we started today. So take the time minus 4 hours and 20 minutes, give or take. All right, so good night, everyone. Fox out. Night night.